Check. Check. Mic check. Sound check. Are we good? Yeah. We're live. Alright. I'm mostly just going to read patch notes today. Let me see.
Oh, service job weapons. Nice.
Update highlights. Alright, the Shadowgroper. Look at the blood, look at the ink. Watch it drip, drip. Drip, drip. Something. No, someone haunts the ruins of the Vesper Relay. Come face to face with Foley, the Shadowgroper, and complete her canvases to uncover the truth. Alright, so new one. Foley's a new Warframe Foley, and then Foley's Hunt is the new mission improvements. What are this? Whether you're stepping, yes, this is the awakening. This is mostly for baby Tenno. I'm going to check this also later, but I'll read the patch notes first. Also, I saw there are hot fixes. Warframe mantle, yeah, this one I like this because it felt bad, the previous one, but right now since they changed this, the movement is gonna be much more fluid now. Awakening Quest Remaster, yeah, this one. New survival security bypass. I'm going to check how it is. And then improve excavator survivability. Yeah, I wanted to see how it is now in level cap. I would like to know. Okay, now what else again? The clan. This is mostly for the clan enthusiast. I'm not that much of a clan enthusiast that much yet, especially for customizing stuffs, but maybe in the future. Let's see. Elevator arsenal. Ah, yeah, the Energens. Bro, I like the skin. I like the skin. It's pretty expensive though. I cannot buy the full bundle yet. I need to sell my stuffs. The FSR is pretty buggy. It's Grendel. Wait, yeah. It's pretty buggy. Where is Grendel? Or maybe it's just in the preview. Yeah, only in the preview. Here it's fine. Damn, I like how he looks like. Oh yeah. Ooh. Looks amazing. I'm going to buy this after I sell my stuffs. I need to sell a lot of stuffs. 100, but how is my foundry just checking? Alright, I gotta read the patch notes now. Or is it? I can't read it. Here, patch notes. See the full patch notes. Wait, it opened Steam. Yeah, it opened. Yeah, it has hotfix.
Attention all ships, detecting echoes. Stay alert, could be caused by Tenno void masks.
Alright, Shadowgroper. Let's see. Am I serious? Oh, it's laggy here. It's laggy here on Steam. No, not in Steam. I'll open browser instead. Not in Steam. There's the Shadowgroper. Patch note. Yes. Wait, where is it again? Shadow. Yes. All right. Let's start. Here we go. Now let's start reading the patch notes. Yeah. Fully. The Shadowgroper. Yeah. This is the more details. But let's go with the exact patch notes. This one I'm not gonna read this. So here. Yeah, for example, here, download sizes. Yeah, if you're very interested with this is what you're gonna see, the download sizes. Wait, did they add it new here? Did they? Spoiler, this update includes substantial optimization to direct X12 shader cache and VRAM usage. Oh, I remember when I was using DirectX X12, OBS exploding. That's why I don't use DirectX 12. I still use the 11 because my OBS was exploding. First level we saw reduction in the total allocation when streaming large texture like Gyre. Alright, so they improved the DirectX X12. I will try that next time. Epic Games Store account binding. Alright, with the launch of this update, Epic Games Store accounts must be bound to a Warframe account. Alright, so this is mostly for Epic Games user, which is... Wait, who the hell using Epic Games anyway? Well, actually, I have a game on Epic Games that I bought. It was the Shark game because it was cheap there. And it wasn't available on Steam. Alright, so game mode Focus Hunt. Yes, this is the Focus Hunt. Vesper Relay was prerequisite. Chains of Harrow. So if you're finished with the Chains of Harrow, you could access this now. Officer guy. Yep. Just go to the Vesper Relay on Venus. Gameplay. I'm not really sure about the gameplay. Wait, there's a message. What is it? Oh, your Rhino? Wait, I'm gonna check that later, okay? Let me just read the patch notes first. Gameplay. We'll be seeking pain. Yeah, we've seen the gameplay already, and in dev stream, if you've seen the dev stream, I will also complete 3 Shadowgrops. Though when I saw the gameplay, I will say I don't like it. It looks tedious, but let's see. I still wanted to know how it is. Forgot to say hello or good morning for you. Yeah, hello. It's alright. It's alright. Good morning. Good evening there to you. Bro, it's late. You should rest. It is just a sudden stream because I just wanted to read the patch note on stream. Find the Shadowgrops. Yeah, this is just what you will do. Finding the Shadowgrops, image description, close-up Shadowgrops, FOPA portal, investor, relay, finding Shadowgrops scattered throughout the map. Yeah, just finding things. This sounds okay for doing it for a few times, but doing it for a lot of times, that's gonna be tedious or boring, I will say. But let's see. I still haven't tried it, but that's just my initial thoughts. It's not the final thoughts. Yeah, find paint pools. Yeah, killing chances spawn yellow trailing weapons, which leads you to more pools. Oh, so the game is also encouraging you to kill enemies if you wanted to easily find what you were looking for. Alright. Image description with the paint trailing mechanics composed of 3 elements: gaseous, orb of light. Alright, deliver the paint. You just basically just find those paint, kill enemies if you like, and then just go fetch it and put it in the canvas. Yeah, fully. Polytopia. What's this? These are the various ink fuse. Yeah, these are the type of inks. All right. Mission restriction. Air support charge are disabled in Folisan. Who's even using this on the mission? You're mostly using this if you are farming or when you are
Transporter booked. Jade, Overton, Jade. Stand by for infestation scan.
when Nightwave is telling you to use it. It's the only time where I'm using it. Only in Nightwave. As it is really early for me. Wait, how is it so early? Isn't it night time for you? Wait, is it nighttime or? Yeah, most likely start of the nighttime or still daytime. Anyway, hello there, Ashley. How are you? It's been a while. Star chart considerations, and you do know that an existing planet comes with its own rules to fit within existing systems, namely steel path and resource drones. Completion of Foley's Hunt is not required for deploying resource structures on Venus. Completion of Foley's Hunt is required to unlock steel path. Oh, they made this requirement for steel path for new Tenno, which is it's not gonna be bad. Rewards completing Foley's Hunt will guarantee normal path, steel path. Oh, this is the what you will get. Atramentum. One steel essence, steel path only. Well, of course, I'll be doing steel path. So it's the chance of following or drop tables, Foley's main and components, blueprints, and cows. And cows, I'm interested with this gun. This is a beam weapon. When I saw the stats, it has corrosive. Yeah, that makes me a little bit happier. The gun is gonna be strong because it can apply corrosive, plus if you mod it with viral, and then if you have 2 normal green shards in your build, then you could easily armor strip Greniers or any armored enemies. Every time your build that can apply, for example, if you don't have armor strip, if you could apply both corrosive, viral, and if you're leveling, if you're doing level cap, magnetic, then that's very strong. Normal path, Signa. Okay, steel path. Signa? Medallion. What are these? Seed. Defender Insignia. Medallion. Datum. Honored Mark. Alright. Credit cash. Endo. Atramentum. Lightning has the power to reveal hidden truth. Atramentum can be traded. This is the currency for the pity. Alright. Popping Atramentum balloons with weapon damage and Vesper relay during Foley Sun. Oh, okay. What is this? To get that, you gotta pop this balloon. Alright. So steel path is better, of course. Killing enemies, drop. Alright. New vendor, Aspirant Zorba. Yeah, I will check the vendor. This is in Arbiters of Hexis. Uva, it has Uva. Alright, I'll go check that later. Ozai's letter. Ozai's letter, if you seek the aid Aspirant Zorba in his quest to read his master's letter, then you need to collect Atramentum. The more Atramentum you collect, the more you support Aspirant Zorba in understanding the letter. So this is like, what do you call this? Syndicate? Kinda? I wanted to know. New cosmetic, Atragraphs mod. Oh, yes. I'm excited for this. I will customize my mods, my favorite mods. These are cool looking. Hopefully they add more. Wait, can you even see the patch note? Yeah, hopefully you can see.
Nora has it on good authority that the Enterprise
Nora.
coming up next.
Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate the Nora, but I'm focus reading. All right. It's pretty loud on my end. Astrograph mods offer a purely cosmetic effect. Yeah, this is just cosmetic effect. It is available through Brutality, Fury, Organ Shatter, Target Cracker, Serration, Hell Chamber, Hellfire, Barrel, Diffusion, Animal Instinct, Streamline. Usually the most used mods. Yeah, so for now it's just limited. Okay. Well, Galvanize also is part of it. Creating attractive mods with a chromatic attramentum will only change the mods selected, not all mods of that type. Only specific one. Alright, which is, it makes sense. Operation Attramentum. Yeah, it is just gonna be the event. Yeah, that's just the event, which is, if you already have an experience with Warframe event, you know what is going. But let's see this one. Folies ability passive. This is gonna be Folies passive. I can just check this in game. I'll just check it in game. Explosive barrel. Yeah, these are her random BS go brr. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna read much about the Warframe since I can see it in game. I'm going to check mostly the things that we can see in game, or we can only understand if we read it. Self-portrait, yeah, that's the ability. Sketchbook. Who's making PP here? Yes, I'm one of it, but I'm not going in pub making PP. Yeah, but you can still make cute doodles like this. I will still make wait, this is cool. That's cool. Oh wait, this is also, and this. Yeah, I just realized these are memes. At least a lot of this. Video, Ring Ink, Life with Foley, Shadowgraph. Yeah. Now, how to use Sketchbook? I can just check it in game, but not right now. Maybe in a few days. Since I still don't have Foley, I still needed to farm for Foley. Okay, about her skill, I can just. Important note on using Sketchbook. Shadowgraph must abide the community guidelines. Any art created in the Foley Sketchbook must abide by the community guidelines. Be respectful to other Tenno with your creations. If you use Sketchbook art from other players that violate community guidelines, report the player by selecting their name in chat. Offensive image. Write why you are reporting them that textbook. The Sketchbook image will be reviewed by the team. Note, if the sketchbook is being widely misused with sketches that violate the community guidelines, we can adjust and or remove access to it however we feel is appropriate. So please abide by the community guidelines so that everyone can continue enjoying this incredible fun tool. You cannot stop people making dick. That's gonna happen. Shadowgraph setting. Shadowgraph visibility can be changed using the following. Creator mode, toggle the social option. Now toggling this on will disable custom shadow graphs, which is great. Adjusting reduced image visual effect, slider to the video option. Alright, yeah. Just make this possible to have so that you can just disable it and then you don't have to worry about reporting people. But of course, it's also nice to see other people's creation because you will see how creative people can be, and at the same time you can see how terrible people can be. Police main component blueprints acquired from Zorba. Alright, yeah, how to acquire Prex. Wait, her Prex card looks different. It looks cool though. We're not even half of the patch note. I'm reading this slow. Maximum loadout increase with the Foley's release. Maximum number of purchasable loadouts has been increased to 32 to 33. Alright. Foley's glyph can also be purchased from the glyph selection, accessible from the post menu. Profile glyph. New beam rifle and Gauss. Yeah, I saw the stats. It is pretty good. It has low critical chance, but which is understandable because it is a beam weapon. You're mostly relying on the stacks of your statuses anyway. Khora and Gauss, which is the same with Foley, just do the Foley's Hunt or just go farm for Atramentum and then just use it to purchase those parts. Alright, and Gauss, market individuality, part of the Shadowgroper. They call it, what is it? Shadowgrapher? Shadowgrapher? I don't know, for some reason I like calling it Shadowgroper. Yeah, 13-year-old humor. Yeah, adversary weapon. I'm getting this. But my priority is gonna be Coda Bubonico. I can get it now. Coda Bubonico. And this one, Gulso. Kuva Gulso. And the third one is gonna be the Wanta. I already have the Wanta bundle, but of course I'm still excited to see what Tenet Quanta can do. They reduce the status chance of that weapon in trade of higher critical chance. So it's actually pretty interesting. Wait, I forgot about Bubonico. I'm going to see if it is. Yes, it is. It is in the rotation. They said it that they will shorten the time of the current one. Bubonico is available now. We'll also Tenet Quanta. Yep. It's a change. Alternate fire cubes now apply status effect on impact. Kuva Gulso has been added to the list of the Kuva weapons that can be generated from Kuva larblings. Alright, got it. What is the new one? Increased magazine size. Oh, very good. That's what Bubonico is lacking. Magazine size. What else? Primary fire rate ramps up with a continuous. Oh, wait, this is nuts. The fire rate is increasing. That is the unique passive of this. Oh, wait, I'm taking it now. I'm taking it. Let me just remove it for a bit. Really? Wait. Let me just pause the reading. Alright, this is just magnetic. I'm taking it.
I am sure you'll do great. You know where I am.
Oh, I still need it to sell my stuffs. I still can't. What is it again? I still can't. I still can't buy the drip. So this will take a while. Coda Bubonico. Ooh. Okay, so this is the Coda. Now it has speakers. I mean, now it has speaker and wires. And this one has unique passive. Yeah, now it has unique trait. Or no, wait, huh? It's still the same. Wait, it says in the patch note. Yes, it is. It looks so good. Let's read the patch note again. Coda Bubonico. Primary fire rate ramps up with continuous fire. It should be in here. Wait, I would like to try this. I would like to try this.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
I would like to try how good is the fire rate. looks so. It looks so cool with Nidus. Look at that. Yeah. Anyway, let's try it. Bro, the pirate is. Oh, listen to it when it is reloading. Listen to it when it is reloading. It's in the party of your lifetime. Oh wait, I forgot to change. What the hell? Sorry about that. Again. Thank you for reminding me. Anyway, it looks so cool. Yeah, it looks so cool. Again, listen to the reloading. And the pirate is not really bad. That's cool. I remember that sound in the party of your lifetime. It's cool. What if I had firing? This is insane. It's not a huge thing, or I will say it's not a mind-breaking thing, but it is. It's pretty good. Wait, why am I firing in place? Because of hot shots. Also, what is the critical chance now? Let me see the base stats. Wait, it has dots? Does it have doxing always? Huh? Does it always have doxing? Wait, what is this? Oh, it always has doxing, I just realized. Yeah, critical chance is much higher now. It was 27. No, what's it Torrid? Why did I choose Torrid? Wait, I can see the stats here. Whoa. Okay. Now, this one is 25, 2.3, and 9.3. 25% critical chance, critical damage 2.3, status 9.3. For this one, 27% critical chance, critical damage 2.3. It's the same, the multiplier. The status, it's a little bit higher. This is for the normal. How about for the burst? The status chance for the burst, it's much higher. It's now 61. Wow. It's high. For the magazine, 36 from 27 to 36. It is 9 magazine higher. Very cool. Yep. Alright, let's go back. Wait, let's go back reading the patch notes. Well, the code of the Bonico is interesting. The fire rate is not game breaking, but it is a good thing to have. Let me just see your Rhino. Oh, your Rhino drip. You already have the skin. I mean, yeah, did you already buy the Eat and Run package? This is cool. Holy crap. What is the reference of this? Does it has any reference? I like the Sandana. I like this one. I'm jealous. I can't get this yet. Oh, another one. Well, this is sick. Damn, the new Signa. Damn, it is cool. You change them. Wait. Oh, this one you improved. All right. I'm not sure what you changed here, but yeah, it looks cool. Oh, this one I can see the color. It changed. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta wait for a few days for me to buy. Look at that, I can buy the wool. I can buy it later. Like I said, if I already sell my stuff switches, it will take a while. I needed to sit for that. Oh, and the black one is not showing. The black one, yeah, I think it's not really show. Oh, it is showing. You put emblem. I can see the emblem to the black one. Yep. Let's continue reading the patch notes. Let's continue reading. Now, yeah, the fire rate is pretty good. It's not a big
If
thing, but
lost
it
on
is.
the plains
It is
outside
useful.
Citrus, you may derive sustenance from mineral-dense termite droppings, which the Ostrons call Ito.
Now, let's continue.
You may also never form a
Sorry,
consonant
weapon
again, but at
changes.
least
The,
you will not be dead.
the bonus balance bonus percentage roll on Kuva Lichens and Kuva Caesar of Parvos adversary weapon is now properly randomized. Properly randomized? Previously, the roll was weighted towards lower values, meaning a lot of progenitor runs for slim chance, alright, at a high percentage balance bonus. Now it is entirely randomized to give players equal chance to across. Alright, yeah, that's also what I noticed. It's mostly you're getting low. That's why if you get high percentage, it is expensive and it is great. But now, yeah, for the sake of other players, they make it much easier to farm. Though if you are selling those kinds of weapons, the value might get a little bit lower now. Especially right now, I have 58% that I'm selling. The price of it might go low, but still, let's see. You know, people can be lazy to do Kuva. So there are still people, there's still a market for high percentage for lazy people. Yeah, the guilty. Have you gotten this, the guilty? I'm interested about this one, the guilty. But let me just see this first. The guilty, this information has been all but lost to the tomes of time. You'll have to figure out how to unlock this one all by yourself. Once unlocked, you can access the guilty. And this one is kind of secret. Checkbox in the bottom of the right corner. Wait, did I already? I think we all have to do it.
If I may say, your chosen Warframe
Go
suits
check.
you.
Yep, I needed to find it. Anyway, don't tell me how to unlock it. For now, alright. I'll go find it myself. Let's go back here. I didn't try this one yet, but I've seen on YouTube and it's really cancer. I wanted to know. I wanted how it is. I'm excited. Though I can see that I'm gonna be forced using Incarnon weapons. Though you for the guilty showing a singular option comprising 3 images. Guilty was designed with Tauron's spike in mind and will likely be quite difficult without them. We welcome any feedback you have around Tauron's site and how useful they are in the guilty. Alright, new Honoria and just Honoria. I'm not really that excited about Honoria. Yeah, it is nice to have, but it's completely optional for me, so I'm not gonna go with the Honoria. Oh, the Prime Honoria. Yes, it is a must. This should be part in the first round of Honoria. But yeah, it's better late than nothing. Hey yo, Sirius, how are you? What's up? Good morning. Gallant Gourmand name, yeah. And what are these? New Drifter features. Alright, new Drifter features. Such they added more. They kept adding new faces, but there's still no sliders for the body parts. I've seen, you know me, I always use male male drifter and male operator, and I've seen the changes about the female drifter. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just different people has different taste about body proportion, body sizes, and they made it in a way that not everyone can enjoy it. They gotta add more body types, or maybe slider. Slider is gonna make it so much better. But I guess it's not gonna happen. They're just gonna add fixed body type, which is, it's still fine. I wish they add more. Operator drifter appearance changes fixed. The hairstyle. They added the ability to duplicate the following operator drifter categories so that players can apply this feature to other appearance config. Oh wait, can you do that? Let me see about that. Appearance. Where is it? Where is the copy? Wait, where's that copy? Categories? Hair, makeup, visage. Wait, only for the hair? Okay. No, that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting is the whole loadout drift. For example, this one, I wanted to duplicate this to here, just like similar to the Warframe, isn't it? Also, can you drag? Yeah, you still cannot drag this. Like, why? In Warframe, you can drag this. Why you still cannot drag this? It's still limited. Alright, I get it now, once they add it. Well, it's nice to have, but it's still not what I'm looking for. Now, remove tooltip pop-ups on operator drifter hair bead status. Alright. Improve the torso meshes drifter operator killer suit. Alright. Fix the hair clips on Aoi's hairstyle. Fix the Lone Ranger emote. Fix the visage ink. Fix proportion of the drifter male Tauron Prime Regalia suit. Drifter teeth sticking through upper lip in the Hex Finale diorama. Fix the formation issues that could happen with the operator body type 1 snake torso meshes. Fix offset issues with the Vetana Prime shoulder. I don't have Vetana Prime. Oh wait, this new skin, this new Nova Panogen, I like this. Is Andrade team and another Stynax Panogen. This time I like the helmet. Damn it, he looks like he has mono eye. Mono eye. If you're a fan of mech genre, you will get what I mean. Well, just simply just one eye, but mono eye, they have their own charm. Yeah, I like mono eyes. Then again, the Shadowgroper. Signa, the new Panogen Signas. Well, they're just okay. They're not bad, but just underwhelming. The new skins. Gauss Moto. Yeah, the new skins. Holy, Eat and Run collection. Shadowgroper bundle. Foley though, I will talk about Foley a little bit. First impression of how she looks in game. Community art pack. Alright. They made Foley thinner here in this art pack. I like this one though. The Baruuk. The Limbo, at first glance, this is so hard to read. At first glance, it's pretty hard to read. Now that I've seen this multiple times, I can understand what is going on with the art. The rest, they're just easy to read. Wukong for Monkey Brain, yeah, this is pretty cute. Mag also. the Unpack Clan cooperation system. Yeah, they added this to players. I'm not really sure what is this because I'm not really active about the clan stuff. I just joined the clan just to access the dojo. But I know this is for QOL, which is good for the people who are, let's just say, running their own clan, and then just to easily do clan stuffs, especially for the resources. Weekly initiatives. This is for the clan. Yep, this one. And these are the works. So it says which nodes. Wait, let me see that clan stuffs. Clan stuffs was communication. Clan. Alright. What should I do? Take the initiative and complete missions with your... Oh, it doesn't matter which mission, but this one you're being told to go to the veil because it has 2 times, but you can just do this outside veil, I believe. The rewards are decent. Yeah, boss for 200. That's pretty high. Ah, yeah. These 3, they're okay. This one is just for baby Tenno. This is useful for baby Tenno. But if you are a sweaty Tenno already, this is useless. These 3, yeah, they can be useful. It's not bad, but it's pretty good. Let's go back. But the problem for me is get people to play in my clan. Well, the people in my clan, they are... Yeah, all of them, they are Russians. It's because this is Semyon's clan. They are Russians, but they don't chat in the clan anyway. They just go talk in Discord. This way you don't see any clan messages in my chat. They're just chilling. I'm the only outsider. Yeah, weekly personal. Just go gather resources. All right. Try the following the one randomly. This is randomly selected. This is randomly selected. Tier 1, Tier 2. Oh, in a Tier 2 it is random. 50k credits. This is useful for baby Tenno. Progression. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, it has reactor and catalyst. Oh, but this is randomized. Omniforma. Oh, Omniforma? Really? Really? And it's a built one? Forma. Oh, Forma. This is making me wanting to do this because it has Forma. If I see Forma, I'm gonna do that. Clan only. Well, this is useful for the clan only. But I kind of wish there's an option also. There's an option that you can be forced to be the host, or you can be forced to not become my host, because sometimes I don't want to be the host, but sometimes I want to be the host. Or just leave it random, like a normal. Clan live. Cheese hat. I don't know what is this. What is the reference of this? Oh wait, this is clan glyph. Alright. Get it. Quest change. I wanted to check this later. The Awakening Remaster. What they added. What else here do we have? Quest flow and tutorial. They said they've made it much better now. Much more engaging. To be short. To make this short, they made it like that. Audio changes, added new music including the Awakening Soma Chord track, which you can listen to the video below. Oh, it's now in a Soma Chord. Left for a bit. What happened? Well, I was still reading patch notes looks, we are past half at least. We're making progress. Captain Vor difficulty changes. Oh, what is this? Remove the old damage attenuation that we no longer use from Captain Vor and increase his shield to improve combat duration. Remove status effects from Captain Vor's weapons and abilities. Oh? Vor's passive now resets at the beginning of the fight so that Vor can be immediately one-shot. Remove status effects from some enemy weapons as they were difficult to navigate for new players. Okay. General changes and fixes. Improve Captain Vor's beam effect. Remove status effects from some enemy weapons as they were difficult to navigate. Why? Yeah, just to make the game easier for the newer players, but I don't think newer players, they wanted to have an easy game. I think they wanted to have a game that is, they could find the ways to counter it with their own, I don't know. Well, this is just a small thing, but they should just update this. Just give a little bit punishment to the newer players. There's no problem about that. General change fixes. Improve Captain Vor's VFX. How weapons are now hidden during Captain Vor's intro cutscene. Fix Vol's dioramas VFX in the Awakening selection screen, not matching the appropriate energy color. Fix the update highlights option appearing in the post menu during the first playthrough of the Awakening quest. General quest Polish. Oh, kurde. We polish many Warframe's most memorable quests by fixing bugs to improve the overall experience. Bober Kurba? These various cases of objectives waypoints appearing white instead of yellow in the quest. Alright. These waypoints that directs players to the path forward after triggering the alarm of the spy vault. The first Vor's prize mission appearing again, even after the completing of the objective. Fix fat blades, unintentionally remaining on the destructible fat Vor's prize. Fix the static camera movement when interacting with Foundry segment during Vor's prize. Oh, this is mostly at the start. Fix the Pinky was not unequipping properly from both primary and melee stuff after receiving that form back during the teacher quest. Oh. What happened? Oh, a lot of explosions, cars, racing, and other stuff. What? We're gonna farm Foley? I'm also gonna farm her later. Anyway, there's no stream later at night. That's why I'm streaming right now. Fix the instructions icon on the modding screen in the teacher quest. Flashing through, alright. Fix the map texture holding the stretch legal tension. Teshin's dojo made the following changes in the teacher applied learning stages improve dissolve tutorial. The error message when attempting to dissolve an equip mod will now occur at the time of selecting it instead when attempting solving it. The mod selection pop-up will now remain on screen until the player has selected 2 or more. Wait, I kept talking about it. How's my mic? Let me just check my mic. Alright. My mic is fine. Let's continue. Fix the function loss and progression stuck when replaying the war within with upgraded weapons and arcades. So there was a bug like that. I never replayed main quests other than Awakening. I replayed it once and I'm going to replay it again just to see what are the changes. No strange things, paint synthesis, stage changes and fixes. Paint the synthesis. This is the semantics quest, updated objective text in the paint with the synthesis stage to better explain exactly what players need to scan. Yep, this is for newer players. Main fixes towards synthesis scans not counted towards progression. Fix the return to ship objective disappearing after returning to the relay after completing the stage. By the way, I don't know, I might be wrong, but game is really loud and you're pretty quiet. Wait, really? Oh, thank you for pointing it out. Maybe I'm just not talking that loud. Alright, wait. Also, maybe let's get out of here. How about this one? Is it better now? Is it better? Hopefully this is better now. Yeah, thank you. Also, my voice is not that loud because it's early in the morning. It is early in the morning. Game's really loud. Even right now? Is it still loud? Turn your stream on YouTube and you will hear. Wait, really? Wait, let me listen to that. Is it really that loud? Holy crap. Let me see. Oh, kurde, it has ads. Stop showing me ads. How about now? Is it loud now? Hopefully it's not. Alright, let's continue. Fix the cinematic in the sacrifice where the operator does not render correctly. Fix two exalted blades appearing in the final cinematic of the sacrifice quest. If you have it active when it begins. Yeah, this is just mostly for the quest. Let me just skip this because these are mostly with the quest, which is we're already done here. I wanted to see more about the fixes. Alright, let's go with the QOL. Yeah, these are the new stuffs. These are just mostly fixing mostly to the quest, which is we're not always doing it. Quality of life QOL changes. Survival QOL. Yeah, this one you gotta find this. They said it's just most always nearby. Okay, survival. So you gotta find this. Screenshot of close-up of the security bypass. Alright. Yep, so it has this unique icon. Is it still loud? Is it still loud? I'm still using the same settings with my audio. Maybe from the previous one. That's why it sounds bad. Wait, I just noticed I have this 3-band equalizer. Why do I have that? Yep, let's just stick with the default game audio. Well, the game seems louder for me than usual on stream. I might be tripped. Wait, is it still the same loud? Is it still that loud? Oh, it was the mic. It's not the game. Wait. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. It was the mic. Alright. Damn, I've been streaming so much. And I just realized the mic. There's something wrong with the mic. Yes, it was on me. It was on my end. I read a lot of stuff and it's so noisy. Damn. Well, it was my fault. Sorry about that. Now it is fixed now. All right. Skill issue. Anyway, thank you for pointing it out. Well, it's still early in the morning for you. It happens. Yes. Also, it's a little bit loud outside. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Alright, let's move on. Excavation QOL. They make, in short, excavator spawns in 3 seconds of temporary invulnerability. 3 seconds of temporary invulnerability. This is huge. Ensuring the excavator is fully initialized before it becomes vulnerable. And now the base health from 1500 to 20k. Oh wait, it's huge now. Yeah, it scales much more aggressively to the enemy levels. This should mean your steel path excavator have significantly more health. I want to know more about this in, for example, level capping Duviri, because that's the only reason why I don't level cap Duviri. It's the excavator. Excavators suck in Duviri. Duviri excavator already had increased health, which has now been standardized to match excavator in the origin system. Perfect. New excavation tutorial. Added tutorial hints excavation missions to better explain mechanics. Oh, this is good for newer players. Yes. Added tutorial transmission to start chart excavation mission or Valley's excavation bounty phase. Yes, because there is no tutorial for this, I remember. Yes, this one is important. These transmissions can be turned on off using the mission tutorial mission. Toggle the audio options. Anytime an excavator is without power for 5 seconds, yellow objective text will appear. Yep, this is very good. The excavation tutorial. Grind reduction. Wait, let's see the grind reduction here. Let's see. Reduce the build time on excavate in Excalibur, Vault, and Mag. Yeah, as it should. It should have been 24 hours from the very beginning. Same with the Rhino. Yeah, this is a good one. They made it shorter. Defeating Tilregor now rewards 2 Equinox components. Oh, wait, this is huge for newer players. 1 guaranteed for the night and day aspect. Oh, this is good. Just played the mission. I'll say one thing weird. Yeah, I will try that after reading this. I'm mostly reading majority of this stream, but I will try few things in game, which is also same as that. Yeah, this one is huge for newer players or for players who haven't farmed Equinox. Added Nidus blueprints to all infested salvage rotations. Now rotation A and rotation B will drop his neuroptics. Wait, huh? They made it easier now? Rotation C still has the best odds. I remember it was only on rotation C. Now A and B can also drop it. Great. Remove the Endo bundle. The following mods from the mission drop table is in the processing. Shocking fruit. Alright. Now added Ivara's main blueprint to the market and increase her components blueprint drop rates to 22% from the start charts. Oh wait, it's now on the market? That's also huge. Oh, you can now buy. Yeah, I remember I farmed for it everything. Now increase Ivara component drop rates 36% in Railjack spy mission. Oh, if you want to get a better drop rate, go to Railjack spy vault. Oh, it didn't say specifically which spy. Well, the only spy there is gonna be the Corpus. Remove Ivara's main blueprint from spy vault. and Veil Proxima Spine drop tables. Alright, yeah. Also remove Ivara's chassis blueprint from Lua's spine drop tables, increasing the drop chance for rhyme rounds and scattering inferno. Oh, if you are farming for rhyme rounds and scattering inferno, that's cool. Spy Vault drop tables were adjusted as follows to compensate for her drop rate changes. The farm is gonna actually be fun after what I just checked. Which one, about Foley? Or which one? Farm for what? Spy Vault drop tables were adjusted as follows to compensate for her drop rate changes. Remove arrow mutation, sniper ammo mutation, shotgun ammo mutation from high tier Spy Vault drop tables. Yeah, this one is okay. Remove metal ogre and medium tier Spy Vault drop tables. Remove endo from railjack Spy Vault drop table. Okay. Added Khora's main blueprint to them. Oh, they made Khora's farm way easier now. It's now on the market, the main blueprint. And added her component blueprints to all Sanctuary Onslaught. All Sanctuary Onslaughts. Is it the same with the Elite one? Maybe no. It's not in the Elite, but it is in the round 1, 2, 3. Added synthetic Eidolon shards to rotation 8 to help balance tables. Remove Khora's main blueprint. Alright. It's gonna be easier. Braton Vandal and Lato Vandal blueprints and components to all Elite Sanctuary. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be easier now. The farming for this is gonna be easier. Okay, it is big. Foley? Are you enjoying the new mission? Double the drop chance of Kurudo blueprint from Tusk Stomper. Well, more people is gonna enjoy Kurudo now. They will now discover how good Kurudo is. How Kurudo can be good. Double the drop chance of the Akari's blueprint and Axelta Prime from the Demolisher. Yeah, this also is pretty huge because I saw many people complaining about this. I just got lucky getting this accidentally. Added the following items to Necroloid's wares: Atom Spinoza and Sporotics. These two are huge. And components, because Atom Spinoza's component is annoying to farm. I'm still missing one. In Sporotics, I think I'm still missing two or one. But in Atom, I'm still missing one, and it's not dropping. Wolf Sledge blueprint and components now share an even 20% drop chance from the Wolf or Southern 6. Requiem Reliquoil. They removed the old. No, they didn't actually remove the old one. They put it in Iron Wake and they replaced it with Requiem Eterna. But you can still buy those old ones from Paladino using the, what is it again? The Riven Sliver. Also, when you log in, you will get 8 Requiem Eterna relics, which is good. Captura QOL. What did it? Added fall off sliders following lighting option. It has fall off. I'm interested about this. I will check this next time. Added the following options to the enemy's spawner screen. Access from the spawn enemies option. Okay. Spawn at camera position, attack player, pursue player. If toggled on, enemies will chase after you. If toggled off, enemy will remain. Yeah, also this one is gonna be easier, much easier to use Captura if you wanted to add enemies. Added reset. Yep, this one. They added remove nearest enemy option. This will spawn enemy that are closest to your character. Oh, if there are multiple enemies, it will remove them one by one, prioritizing the closest one first. Captura fix remapping the D-pad, alright, for the controller. Input making it difficult to use the toggle free cam in Captura. To resolve this issue and prevent future issues from occurring, the toggle free cam binding must be mapped before leaving the binding screen. I don't use controller when I'm when I'm doing Captura. I use controller for everything, but not in Captura. Of course, if you are playing in console, you are forced to use controller, and this is a nice fix here. Fix Mary and Leon's room scenes not being in the entratic category for Captura scenes. Oh, you know what is the... Speaking of category, there's an arcane that isn't in any category. Let me just show it to you. I'm not sure if they already fixed it, but let me just show it to you. I think this is not just the one. Yep, Crepuscular. It's not here, 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 here. Yeah, because this is a special one, but at least they could put this in the abilities strength, in the abilities. It could be here, right? It could be here, but it's not. What else? What bellicose? And usually the newer ones. Is it here? Yeah, bellicose is here. How about the true? What's it again? The viral one? Yeah, this one. This one is not. Oh, at least truculence here. It's in the miscellaneous or special. Yeah, Arcane Crepuscular, it's still not in any category. Let's go back. Fix the 5 Fates Captura scene, unintentionally spawning enemies in... Huh? 5 Fates Captura, it is. Unintentionally spawning enemies, that's interesting. Fix session unavailable message popping up, joining host in the Ragasa Throat Captura scene. I never experienced this. Fix some destructible objects in Mary's room scene floating mid-air after being destroyed. Also fix a few holes that would let players see out of the map of this Captura scene. I haven't tried that. Player cold status and Arctic Eximus rework. Now let's read the whole thing about this. In this update, we adjusted Arctic Eximus enemies to make them less punishing and make it easier to engage in counterplay. This led to some changes in the way that cold status affects players. Player cold status changes. Before getting afflicted with cold status would result in a 25% slowdown with no stacking for 6 seconds duration. 25% slowdown with no stacking. And this is an instant 25%. Now cold status result in a 10% slowdown, which is much lower, with an individual 6 seconds duration per stack, stacking up to 4 times for players. Players remain unable to be frozen solid. This change results in overall potential of having up to 40% speed reduction. They made it higher to compensate with the changes, but does not halt player movement completely. Yep. Also, the thing here, it doesn't have the invisible aura. Now you have to be inside of the globe, which is gonna be much easier. But if you happen to get caught with the globe, for example, if you're using melee, if you're still new player, then you will feel this. But all you have to do is just to get out of that. But it has duration now, so I would like to know how it is now in practice. These changes only apply to cold status against players. Only against players from resources such as environmental hazards and enemies. Does not alter how cold status. Oh, they didn't change how it how it works to the enemy. Only for the player. Okay. Well, I thought they're gonna make it. They're just gonna make it or stacks that are going to cut how cold works. Arctic Eximus. So it's still 10 stacks for the enemies. And if you're fighting overguarded enemies, before you could frozen the enemies, they're just gonna be dead. And if you're using Karine, it's only gonna be useful for non-overguarded enemies, because the condition of melee Karine is the enemies must be frozen, and you cannot froze overguarded or Eximus enemies. Okay, now I got less excited with the change because of that. The Arctic Eximus has a unique application of the cold status effect. Oh yeah, wait, this is the one that I was talking about. Slow down aura. Yep, there's no aura anymore. There's no aura, they remove it. What is the change? Arctic Eximus no longer have the invisible slowdown aura. They remove that. Instead, the area of effect of their cold status is limited to the inside of the globe, which is much smaller now. Arctic Eximus enemies now apply 1 stack of cold status per second if player is inside their globe, while inside of their globe, cold status stack up to 4 times for players without duration. Cold status from the Arctic Eximus is immediately removed if you leave the globe, destroy the globe, or kill the Eximus. Alright. So if you leave the globe, the stacks is gonna be immediately removed, which is great. It's because if you, for example, if you dodge, if you go out of the range of the globe, it can be a little bit annoying to play with. Because, for example, if you don't have any immunity, status immunity or the status clearing tool, it can be annoying to play with. We believe that these changes will make taking on these enemies more engaging and will also reduce the frustration that may arise from being held in a place by status effects. As with any change, we are open to your feedback on this rework. The problem mostly with the Arctic Eximus is when there are multiple Arctic Eximus, they're slow down stacking together. That's the only problem with that. With the invisible aura, I believe that's just fine. But removing it is, of course, it's gonna be much better for players. But like I said, the only issue with the Arctic Eximus is that, like I said, when there are multiple Arctic Eximus in the field, their invisible aura slow down stacks together. That's what makes it suck to deal with. That's the only reason, but the rest is no problem. But these changes, mostly these are gonna be for good. Mantle animation, yeah, the first one, look at that. Yeah, the first one, this is not for the current Warframe, this is for the old Warframe, and now they made it much smoother, much better, which is appreciated. Yep, that's what I was always asking to be changed, and I'm glad they finally changed this, because this animation, it feels so bad. Just imagine this, you're dashing through the mission to the map, you're too quick, and then you accidentally trigger this, poop, it's bad. Yeah, we don't have to read everything here, you can just see how it is. Damage number QL added the damage number presets to the HUD settings, default, condensed, and minimal. These presets offer players a quick way to refine their damage number appearance if they don't want to fiddle with individual settings. Default, full numbers, opacity, and scale. Condensed, long numbers, and untruncated number scale is smaller. Minimal, smaller number scale, and reduced opacity and truncated numbers. Also added a one-time pop up at the end of the mission if player deals over 100k damage, one-time pop out at the end of the mission. That explains the damage number option available them. Huh? Damage number customization. You are now inflicting outrageous levels of damage. Would you like to apply condensed damage? Okay. This is gonna be great for newer players when they started doing high damage. Yeah. Well, I'll check that later. I think I was using this kind of settings. Yeah, this one, it looks all over the place. This one is gonna much more looking clean. Yep, I noticed my damage number was like this when I was testing the Coda Bubonico. Improved damage number clustering for fast firing weapons with enhanced damage numbers enabled. Now new damage instances will push their numbers further away from the reticle to improve visibility on the target. Alright, that's useful. Also fixed cases of damage number appearing to fly outside of your screen
Careful,
with
it
extreme
may
zoom.
still be hot.
Yes, this one, I find this an issue sometimes when I'm using, what is it again? When I'm using Sight 09. Range exalted weapons. Example, Sight 09's neutralizers, Ivara's Artemis bow now use regular damage numbers with ability damage colors or non-critical hits. Alright, previously exalted damage could get very noisy when used on fast firing weapons, so we changed the numbers to improve readability. Yeah, that's a great one. Oh wait, what is this? Miscellaneous QL improvements added a fast travel offshot to the Iron Wake. Oh, to the Iron Wake. Yeah, this one is useful. Added an Enigma Sense upgrade to Akritis wares. Oh, purchasing this item will passively cause Enigma puzzle to be marked with a map, a map icon and waypoint if you are nearby. This is one-time purchase that will permanently upgrade your guiding hand. Oh wait, yes, this one is gonna be useful. For example, if you're farming for the bow parts, the Cinta, it's gonna be useful. Yeah, this one is useful now. Also, sometimes we have this Nightwave weekly missions where you needed to find puzzles. Yeah, it's now gonna be useful. It's much easier, less tedious to do. Alright, you can now access the Dark Refractory from the Sanctum Anatomica. Finally, the staircase directly below Bird 3 will take you to the Dark Refractory you saw in the old Peace Quest. You can also fast travel to it using the quick access wheel. Finally, because there are times where when I visit the La Cathedral and then I wanted to access the Dark Refractory and it's not available, then I wish you can also access it through La Cathedral, or it should be in the fast travel. Let me check. Oops. Let me check it.
Come! We have much to accomplish!
Oh, Dark Refractory is here. How about if I enter? Can I just one tap it? But yeah, there's no Dark Refractory here. Oh, it's still okay. Yeah, finally it is accessible here. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's continue.
Hey, kiddo.
Tenno, It's your lucky day.
Wait, Wally is here. Wally is here. Wally is here.
Transport. Broadcast your
Hi, Wally.
passage visa now. All passage visa accepted. Ready to leave 12. You're free to go. Hail to the Queens.
Wait, Forma is fully built, I think. Yep. Let's continue. Added the void icon besides health bars that require void damage to destroy. Spectral version of Vombolis, Eidolon shields, etc. We introduced this with Honhulu's vulnerability to void damage in the old piece and are now applying to all other enemies and bosses. Ooh, sweet. Yeah, this one is a nice QOL. This is mainly for the newer players because I remember the first time I played Zariman, I was wondering why I can't kill these guys. And then that's where I learned that I needed to use my operator. It's still gonna be a little bit confusing for newer players, but at least this one is just a nice added option there, or added option here. Added a setting in Pump 2 to disable monthly keys inbox message received from proto-frames. I'm not really that interested with the game system. I stopped using it after, like I said, I stopped using it after I maxed my syndicate to hex. Yeah. So if you like the game system, then you can just read all of this, but I'm skipping this
When in
because I'm not
Cetus,
interested
do
with
not
it.
drink the kombucha.
Oh, it's just one.
You are
Alright.
incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of
You
your
can now
mouth the following
open
morning.
chat settings from the gear wheel icon in the chat box. Oh? Wait.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Huh? You can now open chat settings from the new gear wheel icon in the chat box. Wait, how is that? Chat box? I don't see any. Eh. I don't see any. Anyway, added slider. Oh yeah, this is a QOL. This is a nice QOL. It's gonna be useful if you're using controller and if you're lazy to, what is it again? To click this, the increment and decrement again and again. Then you can just click it with your with the cursor, just hold X and then you can just drag the controller. I will try that. Deck 12 is now waypointed in the exploiter. Deck 12 bounty. Oh yes, this is nice because if you're new, this can be a little confusing to find. Change the player icon in the orb valleys to be blue so it's easier to see. Great. Road keep profile now display as many voicemails. Alright, the following are no longer affected by the visual effects intensity slider to improve readability. Fishing hotspot, the orb valleys. For players who like to keep these sliders set low, this made hotspots incredibly difficult to see in the orb valleys. So remove, yes, this one can be what is it again? Can be difficult to find unless you're using Oxylus. That's the reason why I'm using Oxylus also. The void mirror, the very objective mirror. Okay, the mirror. I get it. Reduce team effects toggle now will change players' energy color to their defaults. This is to help with ally white VFX causing extreme glare and flickering even while the toggle was enabled. The Arsenal Equip UI will now open up to the last selected Warframe, weapon, cosmetic, etc. Alright, example, your last current was Lavos. Opening the Equip menu will now take you down to the L section where Lavos is. Yes, that's gonna be useful because sometimes this is what is happening. Wait, let me try it. Oh yes, it is now going back to Nidus, because usually you're gonna go back here from the on the top. It feels like you're switching from controller to mouse and keyboard. That is what is happening. All right, this is a small thing, but very nice to have. Yeah, it's now going back to Nidus. And this one is a good addition. Same with the cosmetic. You can now send yourself message by clicking on your own alias in the chat UI and selecting the notes option. This acts as your personal notepad. Chat link items to yourself. Write down the checklist of your item you want to farm for. Maybe even leave yourself a little feel-good message. Oh, wait, let me try it. Easy early GG's. Hey Sessica, hello there. Good morning. How are you? Good evening. It's good evening. Wait, let me try it. Sessica, remember when we were talking about the chat where you don't have any personal chat? Now they added it here. Notes. Yep. It's gonna wait. It's still bugged. The message is still bugged. It's still showing. Wait, let me show. Yeah, you can now chat your own self. For example, this one. Notes. Wait, remove? What is remove? You're gonna be removing the text. Yeah, for example, I'm gonna chat hi. Yep. You can now chat your own self. What do I remove? What the hell is just what the hell remove does? What, I close this? Notes. Huh? Oh, it will sound like that it is being saved. But I guess this is only being saved when you're playing the game, and then when you log out, this is gonna disappear. Let me try. So let's see if it will disappear. But I know it is going to disappear. But it's gonna be nice if it isn't going to disappear. For easy appearances, yep. Remember that you said we were talking about that before. And you can just simply do this, remember, like public and then solo, and then you will have this public or you will have the squad chat. But now, oh, it's being saved. It is being saved. This is neat. This is neat. It's being saved. Alright, that's a very good one. It's being saved. Cool. Yeah. So I can now save my old appearances here. You can now save, for example, this one. Let me try. It is being saved. Nidus. Nidus Passion 01. Yep. Now I'm going to default this. Yep. And then of course I can just apply this here. Yeah, boy. Alright, that's neat. Yeah. I'm mostly using this for the look. For example, I wanted to delete the look, and then if ever I might like to come back with that look, I can just click this. Alright, this one is a very good addition. So it being added now is nice. I haven't
Otis finds it
logged
odd
yet.
that
Yes,
humans
it is
only
nice.
get a
It's
few
really nice.
years to live, yet spend most of that
This is the
time
queue
Doing
that I
everything
wasn't expecting
learning
to be
how
added,
to live.
and I wasn't, or I never asked for this, but I never asked for this. I never asked for this, but it's very nice to have it. Yep. So you can save it now. That's crazy, even if you log out. Yeah. Now let's go back. That's cool. That's a cool one. Is it being this acts as your personal notepad, chat link items yourself right now, maybe? Anything you send in this chat is saved locally. Oh, it is locally being saved. It is being saved in your client. So each time you launch the game and open this notepad, all of your notes will be there. If you wish to remove any of the notes, simply select your name note and remove. Select remove. I don't want to remove it, but I did click the remove. It did nothing. Well, as if I need to remove it, unless I type something stupid there, then that's gonna be bad. But of course, why am I gonna do that? Paladino. Yep, now retired Requiem relics is now there for 10 ribbon slivers. Ribbon ciphers. It's now there. Ribbon transmute. Oh, ribbon transmute limit of 3. Limit 1. Requiem ultimatum. Wait, ultimatum is there already? What? But it's just 1. Alright, it's still useful, but yes, it is still useful. Endo, Ironway capture scene, Rels emote display. Wait, let's go check it. Let's go check it. Let's go check
Well put together. Now get out there and
Ultimatum is also added there.
drink a lotus flower.
Let's see. It's added there. Fast travel should have been here in a queue. Why is it not here? Yep, they missed adding it here. It's not a radial menu. You see, it's not a radial menu. It should have been in the radial menu. That's what they missed here. Alright, Kuba. Oh, wait, I haven't bought my weekly Kuba. Endo. I don't need Endo anymore. Wait, can you see my Endo? Can you even see the Endo? No, you cannot see your Endo here. Alright, anyway. Ultimatum, I'm buying this. This is a must every week. At least. So that Kuba farming will be much faster. Even mods. What else? Yeah, Iron Wake Seal. Taking that. Oh, this is now available here. I'm taking this. Oh, I can make a wall of this. These things. Is just the immortile. Okay. Wait, I bought 2 of this already? Wait, I accidentally bought 2. My arm is hurting a bit already because I don't use my controller. But let me just purchase everything. Yep. Ultimatum. How much is this? 10 purchase per day, per week. Which I don't need it much. Alright, that's a good one. Let's continue our reading. Yep. General additions, completing Descendia, and all of the Peloton Rebellion missions. Honduras Dactyl using Vanguard on the Steel Path will reward you with the Steel Path Dark Refractory trophy and emote. Yeah, I got it already through inbox. What is this? Players will now receive the 1000 days emote of the Tenno. Oh, this is for the people who reach 1000 days. Well, I still don't have it. If you have already achieved this milestone, you will receive the inbox upon logging in. Yeah, this is to flex it. It is a cool one. I'm still far from that. I'm only at 500 plus. Image description fully, yep. Added following items to Varsha's offering for Aya. Nintendo Switch to launch items. If you are a Nintendo Switch 2 player, you will receive these items as part of the Ambinamus pack if you log in from March 25th to April 15th. Not gonna spoiler, but all I'm gonna say, what is it? About what? Coda Bubonico is now my all-time favorite weapon in the whole entire game. F Incarnons. Yeah, I will build that. I will see how it is. Have you built the old Coda? Have you built the old Bubonico? Or is this
Do you
your
remember
first time
the old
building?
war, operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
I would like to know that later after I built it. Opula Ephemera. Wait, I have this already. Broadsword, Fast, Future Sigil. Ako Meogi Warfan Skin. Wait, huh? Let me check that.
If you're here for relics, you might have to crack a few before you get what you're after.
No, I regret that. I'm not a fan of it. Was not a fan of it. Yeah, alright. You got it. Edo. Edo, this is Nova's armor. Wait, where is it again? That they added. Opula. This one, yep. We already got this. And the skin. Warframe skin. Oh, this one. Still don't have it. Oh, wait, I like this one.
Memory's a tricksy thing, but I think you'll do fine. May the void bring you what you need.
Wait, let me check the war fund. Oh, I like this way better than Solstice. This one is just okay. This one's just okay. Okay, this one very good. I like this. If I have other color here, this is gonna be much better. Yeah, I like this. Now let's continue reading. Added version of Minerva's hairstyle without her sunglasses equipped. Minerva. Alright, I remember who is Minerva. I was thinking who was Minerva. Now I just remember. Aptly named Minerva's hairstyle, no shades. Player will receive both the default and no shades version of this hairstyle upon purchase. Those who already own the original hairstyle should also see the Minerva's hairstyle, no shades, in their account upon login. This is great. The new Lloyd and Necroloid floofs will be coming in the following Baruuk visit. When will be Baruuk visit? Not this week, next week. Added 47 Zariman Dojo decoration. More decoration in the Zariman, alright. Added new dialogue to Necralis vendor. Alright. After completing the spoiler via Kim interaction, Devil's Triad. Added HUD indicator when your mic audio is being picked up in the game. I wanted to see this.
Ready as you will ever be.
I wanted to see this. Mic. Test microphone. Enable. Mic input. Hello. Hello. Check. 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 Wait, let me try. Where is it? Where's the icon that is showing? I don't see any. Maybe this one. Check, mic check. Where's the icon? Where's the icon that it shows that my mic is being picked up? I don't see it. Mic? Wait, I'm just checking something. Output. Wait, I think something's missing. Wait, something's missing in Discord settings. Wait, something is wrong. Properties. I'll just go check it later. Anyway, so I don't see any audio HUD. Wait, my mic is still on. Bro, I gotta remove it. Yep. Maybe if you're in a mission, that's where you could see it, which is I'm not going to turn it on. Added custom SFX when installing an Orokin catalyst. I wanted to try this. Gyro aim is now enabled for DualShock and DualSense controllers while playing on PC. Oh, really? Wait, how is it? Gyro. It's not here. Wait, I wanted to try this gyro. I wish you can turn it on and off. Wait. If this is on in default, this
You
is
are
gonna
a
be
true hunter.
annoying to play with.
Where would the sanctuary be without you?
Let me check. Alright, so toggle motion control. Ah, this one, motion control. I think this one. Oh, yep. This is a gyro. I don't need it. Anyway, let's go back to the patch notes. Wait, I didn't show you the gyro. Wait. I didn't show you the gyro. Again. The gyro. Let me just show it to you. It is working now. Gyro. Where is it again? Alright, let's go back. Here. So here I'm using the gyro with my controller. Which is... This can be useful for some. But I'm not used to use this. It is weird. This one is weird. The Code of Bubonico reloading is actually interesting. Resample it. Listen to the sound. Listen to the sound of this. It has that unique sound. Okay, let's continue reading the patch notes. Anyway, before that, the mic again. I will try the mic again. There's an option to the mic. Where is it again? The mic. Yeah, voice enabled. Let me just try using it. I don't see any. Or maybe because it's not working. Hello, check. Check, mic check, sound check. There is no showing it. It's not even in the option. Check. Nah, it's not. It's not showing. I love this weapon so much. Yeah, I will build this next time. Let me just finish the reading. Let's continue reading. Yeah, Orokin it's only Orokin Catalyst, not Reactor. Catalyst is for the weapon. Reactor is for the Warframe, for the companion. Yep. Added an equipment cosmetic tab to the market. Atomic cycle skins and other vehicle skins will appear. Okay. Warframe and equipment changes. Harrow's turnable energy per kill channeling now benefits from damage over time kills that were triggered by shooting the enemy in the head. Oh. Okay, so for example, if I'm using status weapon or high slash weapon, if they die in the slash, it will benefit from the headshot bonus. Because for example, if you have 20 energy, if you use his turnable, then if they die with status DOT, it will be 100. Okay. Oraxious Cutlers and Inaros Swarm Kabats now scale to the level of... Oh! Wait! Are you effing kidding me? Wait. It's now... Oh! Level cappers are now rejoicing for this. This is not the best thing of the update, but I'm not exactly for this one. Yeah, they're not much useful now. They're not... They're useful now. scaling with the enemy. Yeah. Her summons, they're now scaling with the enemy's level. Finally! It's not too late to change this. Yeah. I just got excited a little bit about that. Inaros Swarm Combats also, they're gonna... Wait, how about the damage of it? If they're going to scale with the enemy level. Is this only gonna scale the level and the HP? How about the damage? That I got really interested to test. Swarm Combats, I have no problem with the Swarm Combats because they just don't die quick anyway. But I'm not sure in level cap, do they die quick in level cap? I don't remember. But the Oraxa Scuttlers, they're just getting one-shotted there. Power strikes now break destructible environments objects. Wait, they don't do that before? Made the following changes to Volt's abilities. Speeds increase to squad mates. Movement speed is now capped at 1. Oh, yeah, people asked for this. At 150, remains uncapped for Volt. Actually, I don't like this also. I wish there's an option to remove the map. This change was made after seeing consistent complaints from players about receiving the buff they do not want. We will, however, be watching for feedback for engaged players from friendly and PC affected by camp. No, this is bad. This is good and bad at the same time. There should be a toggle option to make this cap and uncap, because I don't complain with Volt speed. It's always welcome for me to get more speed. But for the people who cannot control super high speed, it's gonna be a problem. Now, they needed to give us an option to make this optional. Do I like this? Yes, I like this for other players. Do I like it personally? No, I want it to be uncapped. This needed to have an option to make this uncapped. In addition to picking up electric shield with a context action, you can now also hold... Oh! Wait! They changed Volt shield! Finally! Wait! They changed it! No, that's right. Oh! It's still droppable though. It's still droppable. Wait, does that electric thing along the tube was here already? Or is this a new one? Oh, it still looks different. Sorry about that too. Yeah, sorry about that. Right, anyway, look at this. If you hold it again, the other one is gonna be dropped. I'm not sure if the old one is being dropped or the new one. But still droppable though, so if you are picking up items, this is still prone to dropping. If you hold it, it will deploy in front of you. But this is still prone to drop when you keep reading the manual. If this is done while already holding a shield, you will drop the existing one and it will be replaced by the new one. This isn't fixing the problem. How can I test that? This is still not fixing the existing problem. With the game so loud? Wait, really? Is it still too loud? I think it's because of the game sound. How about this? Is it still too loud? Tell me if it's still too loud. Is it still too loud? Yeah, I think I needed to... Oh, wait. Probably. I'm a A1/5 volume with a booster. Usually on almost half of the sound of the YouTube, and I couldn't hear you normally today. Wait, really? There's something wrong with my audio. It's probably because of the... What is it again? It's the OBS update, because OBS updated a few days ago. Probably that's the reason. I needed to check it again. Also, there is... What is it called again? There's an option missing here in OBS that I cannot change. For some reason, I cannot find that option. Oh, finally, I found it. Alright, how about now? Is it too loud? Tell me. God damn it, there's something wrong with my audio. I found it. Is it still noisy? Yeah, thank you for pointing it out. Okay, just tell me if the game's audio is still noisy. Anyway, let's keep reading. Made the following changes and fixes to the passive. The damage bonus now applies to all electricity and heat status effects. Yes, because in heat, it's not just electricity, now it will heat also. Oh, alright. Wait, let's try the audio. Like all the background sounds in the game are so loud for some reason. Yeah, how about now? Just tell me if the background noise... Wait, I could try it here. And this is maybe because of the OBS update. Probably that screws up the audio of my game. How about this one? Let's try this. Just tell me if it is still problematic. Not gonna lie to you, it made 0D... Huh? Damn. Yeah, you keep telling me what is wrong with the audio. It's as loud as it was? What the hell is wrong? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what is wrong. I don't know if it's only for me. No, I don't think it's just only for you. But I don't know. I'll try to check it after I finish the stream. Yeah, now my game audio is much lower now. It's much lower now. It was just a gurgling that was loud. Gurgling.
Operator,
Yeah.
Ordis wonders
In my monitor, it
what
sounds
is it
fine.
about?
Is it in my mic? Or what? Let's try. Let's check. First party. How about this one? How noisy is the game audio? We're online. How background music. Can you hear me or no? Anyway, the volt change, it's still... Wait, turn off the music and just run around. I will. How about this one?
Disgusting. Always would enjoy purging this. Cleaning this room, but sadly this vile mass serves.
Let's try. Is it still noisy? Is it still noisy? Wait, let me check your stream before. I needed to check it because in my monitor I don't hear any problem. Before, yes, it was my mic, but since I changed the settings of the mic, now it sounds better. I'm gonna tell you because I might be tripping, but I'm 100% sure I'm not. Yeah, at first it was my issue, but right now I already fixed the settings of my mic, so it's not as loud, as noisy as it is. The game audio, it's too low now.
All set. Service your weapons myself.
Anyway, the volt change still not fixing the problem because it's still prone on dropping if you're trying to pick up something. But at least they made one change to the volt shield that is very useful. Just holding it, it will automatically deploy on you together with you. Let's continue. How is it? How's the background audio? Is it still noisy? Let me continue. So the volt shield, I got excited for a bit, but when I tried it, my excitement faded away because it's still prone on dropping if you are picking up items. Yeah, on other Warframe stream it was good. Now it's good. Oh wait, the audio is now good. All right, hopefully the audio is now good. Great. Yeah, I got excited for a bit, but I'm not. My excitement for these changes faded away. It's still prone on dropping if you're picking up item. For Vovan, the changes, it's not just electricity, also heat now works for his passive. Clarification on how cold status triggers the passive. Enemies needed to be frozen. Oh, for the cold, the enemies needed to be frozen for the passive to trigger. Alright, that's understandable. The hot buff will now show as times 1.25 instead of percentage. Ooh. Alright. As mentioned with the Vovan early release, our hope was to ship the full version of his passive change with his retouch, but due to technical constraints, we have released them now. Oh, it wasn't included before. Alright, but now it's now all included. Great. They made him even better. Made the following changes to how elemental ammo is prioritized between warframes with associated skills. Alright, Oraxia's toxin buff from Silicon Stride now prioritized over Site Onein's resupply and Uriel's runes. This also fixes the issue of Silicon Stride buff getting removed and not being restored after Uriel Demonium rune buff expires. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing, but it's nice to know that they changed it. Site Onein's resupply now prioritized the same as Uriel and Uriel as Demonium. Previously, Demonium would completely override and clear the selected elemental ammo. Oh, now whichever one you pick up last will decide the active elemental buff, so they cannot stack together. So if you pick up the rune and then resupply pack, it will swap from the rune buff to resupply buff vice versa. Oh, they can't stack anymore. Additionally, or they cannot stack really. If you pick up the resupply pack while Uriel Demonium's sorry. Yeah, rune buff is active, it will swap to resupply elemental damage, but the buff rune buff is still active at the same time that you reload, empty the clip, it will apply once more. Oh, it will go back if you have an active rune. Alright, so that's just how it works. If you don't like the resupply buff and you like the rune buff, you can just reload. Known issues: clients using Solbeck's acid shells augment do not apply resupplies elemental damage. This requires further investigation from the team to address. Okay. Updated Vauban's Bastille ability description to be better explaining the rework. Alright, now it's just erect a containment field to capture enemies and suspend them in stasis, stripping their armor and granting it to Vauban and any allies within Bastille's field. Made following changes to the audio muffling effect when using invisibility warframes, with player feedback that it can be irritating over sustained period of time. Slightly reduce the intensity of the invisible audio muffling across the board. Player weapons, primary, secondary, will no longer be muffled while invisible. I kinda like it, the muffled sound, because that's also an indicator that my warframe is in invisibility state. I kinda like it. Updated the description of Zidan, a share arcane, to specify that you get the status chance buff from operator or Tauron strike kill. It should be just it needed to be kill. Dark refractory changes. Made the following changes to the Perta Rebellion tile set. Added 3 new Perta Rebellion tile set. Yeah, tiles. Yeah, they added new one. I wanted to see that. What is it that they changed? Added a glow cave entrance. More obvious. Yeah, some entrances there, they can be not so easily to be found. We also improved the objective marker pathing to cave entrance. Yeah, this one, it's not just for the cave. I wish with other missions also. I kind of dislike the pathing that they made. I think it was around late December 2024 or early 2025. No, I think it's around 2024, before 1999. The pathing before was way okay with the objective, and then they changed it. It became so precise, it's a little bit more annoying to actually follow it. Well, it's just my personal preference. I like when the pathing is directly in the specific entrance, not just in the which one is the nearest path that you should take. Now, Vault Prime Shields weak points now change incarnate weapons in the Perta Rebellion Vanguard fight. Wait, now charge incarnate. Wait, what? You can now charge your incarnate weapon to Vault Shield? Wait, is this only Torrid or all of the incarnate weapons? Now, that is the question. Turned up the heat of Rhodes Demonium in the Descendia fight, added more projectiles, increased the damage, and made the radius bigger to encourage players to engage with the dome more. Yeah, I found the dome part not so engaging, and it's nice that they're making it more useful. Remove Commander Ash Prime smoke screen insta-kill attack in the Perta Rebel. Oh, they removed the insta-kill. Yeah, because if you are slow on killing him, you're gonna be yeet. This was clearly an unfair ability as players could not see Ash while he was attacking. Yes, it is. Commander Ash Prime no longer marks companion during one of his attacks. Now it's just only you. UI change. The skip cinematic pop-up will now change location on the screen to avoid it covering important visuals and in the cinematic. Extraction marker in non-endless mission will now pulse every 30 seconds to make them more noticeable. Okay, again, how is the background music? Is it still noisy? Is it still loud? I can feel that my in-game's audio is just too low. How about I increase a little bit? How about this one? I gotta make stream test later to check the audio. Well, the first 30 minutes, 40 minutes, it was my fault because the settings of my mic were not in the right settings for streaming. It's loud again. Before it was good. Wait, is it that loud? Really? Yeah, I need to figure it out. What is causing about this? What this noise? I need to figure it out. Yeah, this one is just fine. Anyway, let's continue. Increase the number of status effects per line on the boss health. Wait, huh? Now I'm interested how much status effects you could apply. How many? How many now? I'm curious how many. Updated the in-world pickup meshes for the following resources to match their icons. They were previously using the generic resource drop model. Oxium, Tellurium, Mutagen, Detonite Ampule, Field Drop, Seal Essence. Alright, this is great. They have their own icons now. Resource icons now appear in the vendor purchase confirmation screen. Okay. Stat windows in the UI that are 20 plus lines long will now automatically move stats to a tab second page to improve readability. What are those stats with a long line? Updated platinum purchase page in the market with a new diorama that features your Warframe leaning against a tower of platinum. Oh, that's cool. This is cool. Graphic improvements. Let's see now what are the changes here. We are now in the spicy part about the performance. This is what I'm waiting for. Now let's go. We have made the following game-wide graphics improvements. Oh yes, thankfully. Note that these changes will not appear if shaders are set to low. Improved sharpening. We replace our previous sharpening system with the AMD's robust contrast-aware sharpening, which, as you can see it in this before and after picture, Roth has improved the look and realism of many details. Less aliasing, skin looks more detailed, lips more defined, etc. Note that this is through the TAA anti-aliasing mode, which needs to be enabled to see the sharpening improvements. This also fixes issue with the dark halos, which is most noticeable in this picture by the gold details, which have a more visual pop now. All right, this is the before and the after. I'm trying to see the difference. Why do I like the before more than the after? The changes is just minimal. Wait. I kind of wish they are side by side though. Hey, TAA. I always dislike TAA. I'm never a fan of TAA. They're the same pictures, yeah. Though I can see some changes. For example, this one. It's the... wait, you can't see. For example, this one. The shadow here is much more defined than this. But it's just minimal. It's too minimal to notice. Yeah, TAA. Let me try TAA. I always dislike TAA. So this is before TAA. And I'll try TAA. But I'm using FSR. But hopefully they add newer FSR of TAA. I'm not really sure if I like the AA. How about now? I think it has some improvement because it doesn't hurt my eye now. I think it still hurt a little bit. It looks like it is improved a little bit. Yeah, just it is improved a little bit. Nah, I'm still sticking with the FSR because it's much better for the health of my computer. For the health of my computer, FSR is a must. And as you can see, when I turned on TAA, I was getting less than 80, around 60 to 70 FPS, but here I can get 90 consistently. Let's go back here. Yeah. Improve specular aerial lighting. This also brings specular aerial lighting and direct lighting sharpening, which, as you can see it in the before and after picture. Before and after. Let's see. This is the before. Let's see the after. Oh, I think I like the after here for this one. Yeah. For this one, I like the lighting here more. This one is a little bit more saturated. Just a little bit. But for the lighting special to the skin, it's more noticeable to the skin. Yeah, I like this a little bit. It shows more cinematic than this. The more they update the graphics and shit, I'm more afraid the same thing will happen for me. My laptop won't be able to run Warframe. It might, but at the same time they are updating performance, though it's a hit or miss. Sometimes it is being improved, but sometimes it's not. But FSR is here to save our ass. Also, it's also my issue, especially when I'm streaming. It can be an issue. General change. Steel path. Mission start with the mission complete. Transmissions can now be toggled by mission tutorial. Transmission in transmission in option audio. Updated the following linear units with updated material textures and faces. New skin shaders. Lancer, Ballista, Butcher, Shield Lancer. Well, I wish there is a photo here to show the changes. Anyway, hovering over the total kill stats in the end of the mission stat will now show a breakdown of each enemy unit's kill and amount of yours and your squad mates. Oh, this is a good one. Yeah, so that you will see it. It is a nice addition. The following weekly Nightwave acts will no longer appear in the first week of the new Nightwave season. So, mission. What are the missions that is gonna be removed? Health Clem. Oh, finally! This week we have Clem. Oh wait, was it this week or last week? Last week we have Clem. I didn't do it because I find Clem mission boring because it doesn't scale with Steel Path. There's no Steel Path. And the spawning is just too low. I don't mind doing this if it has Steel Path, but it doesn't have Steel Path. Sortie Expert, complete 3 sorties. Finally, they remove this. This is pretty bad. This is pretty tedious to do. Archon Hunt Hunter, complete an Archon Hunt. This one is not bad, the Archon Hunt Hunter, but I think this is understandable. But no, this one should be. Oh, it's for the newer player. Alright. It's understandable for the newer player. Oh, yes. Test subject. Complete a run of Deep Archimedia or Temporal Archimedia. Eh? Well, yeah, this is the same thing as Argon Hunt. This is for newer player. The many made who will exchange 10 ribbons. Yes, ribbon slivers for a 10 mod. I guess this one is nice because you could easily get soft lock for a week if you exchange ribbon sliver before the, what is it again, the reset in that particular week. Animator look for the Ayatan Treasure for Marble Bus. This is not really bad, the Ayatan Treasure. This isn't really bad, but it's nice that they're going to remove it. Because I don't do it anymore unless Nightwave told me to do it. Adjusted the size and placement of the Malayan ephemera, while in Archwing to avoid visibility issues. Not just that, also the Kuva electricity, it should scale. It should scale to your character. Because if whenever we're doing railjack missions, we are being minimized. I mean, we're turning miniature. That's why those things doesn't scale properly. So the electric Kuva ephemera, I wish it also scales. Updated the Uranus junction survival task to indicate that it must be completed in a single mission. Now reads 20 minutes of survival at Titan Saturn in one mission. Alright. Updated the Sanctum Anatomica Disruption Challenge description to better explain what is required. Now, to conquer the Murmur, you must first master the art of multitasking. Activate 2 conduits within 30 seconds of each other twice. Okay. Improve leaf shapes of bushes in plains of Eidolons when viewed from a distance. Improve vegetation ghosting by fixing holes in motion vectors. Improve Gemini emotes camera transition. Improve rendering of the ivy, the Zariman tileset. Updated the clover texture in the ground foliage in the plains of Eidolons. Updated blood decal textures. Oh, I'm interested with this one. Improved fog quality in the Strata relay. Refractor chat server connection code for PC in preparation for the fixes for the chat issues on platforms to come in the next. Yes, this one is a thing for months now. It's usually happening to me when I'm logged in for a couple of hours. Yep, it's a good one. This is a good fix. Finally. Also, I wish the chat is not mixing to other chat. It's still mixing to other chat tabs. For example, someone message you. If you are in squad chat, for example, it will mix there, or it will mix to other whisper. That is one thing that they needed to check. Now we are in the ones that I'm so excited to read. Performance and optimization. Let's start. Made systemic micro optimization to shaders, particularly when high shader quality was disabled. Yes, high shader quality is always screwing up the performance of my computer, but they updated it, but still not enough. So now they made it better. Now I needed to turn it on. I gotta turn it on. Optimize GPU particle shader permutation. Oh, the particle. Yes, because I'm always getting more performance issue when the GPU particle is turned on. So it's nice to see that they're fixing it, or they're making it more optimized. Made systemic micro optimizations to level loading and streaming. Alright, so that less stuttering. Made systemic micro optimizations to memory footprints on all platforms. Great. Minor optimization to mirror visibility, calling performance, and precision. I don't understand this, but I guess it says optimization, so this is a good thing. Made systemic micro optimization to certain types of objects rendering. Alright, good. This is mostly for the areas. Made modest optimizations to engine start time. Made systemic micro optimizations to general performance. Great. Slightly improved handling of corrupt shaders when running DirectX 11. Excuse me. Optimized memory for DirectX 12. Yes, this is what I read earlier about DirectX 12. Let me just drink water. Optimize texture streaming memory usage for things with call distance set that have never been rendered. Made systemic micro optimizations to rendering. Wait, sorry about that. rendering performance on all platforms to the script runtime, code gen throughout the whole engine. Made a small optimization to processing on cache shared servers, systemic micro optimizations of memory on all platforms. They made a lot of optimizations. Made tiny optimizations of memory footprints, load time for the front end. Yeah, I don't understand many of this, but it says optimization, I'm taking it. Optimize collision on demos. Optimize some Holvania collision meshes. Oh yeah, here we go. I wanted to try this. After reading this, I will try Holvania, how laggy it is, or how less laggy it is, especially in co-op. Fix spot loading on hubs caused by operator customization. Fix more cases of excessive spot loading in the index cause ally specters. FX script leak in Holvania. Oh yes, this is what I'm talking about. Mostly it's about the special effects. Yes, especially the Ifervon gas. They are what is causing the performance issue. Fix performance issue caused by skull dry eradicator gas. Yes, remaining permanently in. Oh, that's the reason why is it being laggy, because it is remaining permanently. Fix performance issues caused by the Techrot Bobo's Eximus ability effects. Alright, I'm happy about this. Fix performance issue in the H09 Ifervon tank assassination mission. Great. This is the fix that I've been waiting for so long. Fix performance issue that could occur in the optimism sticker was equipped in the temporal Archimedia. I don't know about this issue, but it's nice that it has a fixed performance issue fix when clicking on the Dragonstone bundle in the market. Okay. Fix a hitch when the doppelganger appears in your base or operations, which is Wally visited me. Fix texture and max prefetching when loading the game on your to your base of operation. Fix client experiencing large hitch when host leaves open landscape while client is trying to join in. This also fixes issue where clients were getting stuck in open landscapes after host leaves while the client is joining in the progress mission. Made small optimization to the sound system. Listen here, look, made small optimization to the sound system. This might be what is causing it. It can be what's causing to the sound to noise. It might be in the game itself, or it might be in the OBS, because recently OBS had an update and then they made some optimization to the game. I don't know, but yesterday, or wait, a few days ago, the audio was fine, isn't it? When I was streaming Battle Chasers, there's no problem with the audio, only with Warframe, because I have limiter in my audio. It doesn't matter how high the game audio, and there's nothing wrong with it because I have limiter. It might be this one, I don't know. I will check the VOD of this stream later, what is wrong with the audio, and then I'll try some test stream to calibrate the audio if there is something wrong. If there is nothing wrong, then it might be on you, but let's see. Fix case of spot loading in the end of the mission if the mission started while you had unsaved loadout changes. Fix performance issue caused by the loading railjack turret. Fix performance issue caused by interacting with the mirror in Teshin's cave. Made minor optimization of Pom Kim 2 dialogue. Okay, made performance improvement to relays. Great. Fix performance issue caused by Jade's glory on high ability. I think this is only happening when there are multiple enemies and if you use it. Yes, I get it. Fix performance issue caused by the Cantic Amp Prism. Wait, it has performance issue? Interesting. Fix performance issue caused by the Dactylist attacks in the Predator Rebellion and Old Peace Quest. Top fixes: re-enable direct game invites on PC. Yeah, they removed this because I think the game was hacked for a bit. Fix being able to infinitely and permanently stack secondary enervate by swapping in and out of Jade, Titanium, Hildryn for the... Wait, I don't know it was a thing about Jade and Titanium, but for Hildryn, yes, I know. So this is the only time they remove it. Also fixes multiple weapons with secondary enervate equipped sharing the same stack encounters. Yeah, I've seen multiple weapons for the enervate bug. And people thought it was a feature. Also fix the HUD buff indicator remaining on screen weapon. The arcane equip is holstered. Fix the case of Dubiri decrease being carried over to other missions after completing a circuit. Wait, really? It does happen? It's been a while since I did circuit. Fix being able to grab ledges while in Messa's Peacemaker could result in it could result in function loss. It was a thing. Fix the blood rush, weeping wounds, and Arcatitron slam capacitor HUD buffs icon not stacking beyond ×1. This was only a visual bug. There's also another visual bug, and they're still not fixing it. The ceramic daggers. The ceramic daggers one perk where if you kill with a primary weapon, you will get one combo count permanently for the whole mission. It's still broken since the old piece dropped, and it's not here. Fix the Emphasis Shoal Antique mod, not gaining Tauron Strike initial charge from the other equipped focus skills Antique mods as intended. Have you seen how to activate the hard mode for Perta Rebellion? No, don't tell me how to activate it. I wanted to find it myself. All right. Anyway, thank you for telling me that. I just wanted to find it with my own self, so I haven't tested it. I'm not visiting in Reddit or YouTube how to access it. Fix Kullervo's wrathful advance, stuttering, and failing to cast it if interrupted by other enemies. Yes, this one can be annoying sometimes, such jumping or heavy attack. Fix Arcade Persistence, applying inconsistently for clients, not reducing damage from status effects caused by weapons. Oh, this is great. Also for clients, this doesn't work, I believe. Fix primary crooks, not counting multi-shot projectiles for clients on the first weak point hit. Oh, they made it much better now. Oh, I've seen the fight but not how to access it. Most likely you won't notice how to get it. It's okay, it's fine. It's not if it isn't supposed to access it easily, then that's just fine. Fix secondary irradiate causing performance issues when there were multiple instances of arcane proccing at once, notably seen when used with Zephyr's tornadoes. Yeah, Zephyr's tornadoes still causing performance issue. I wish it will be optimized, but the way it works, it's understandable. Now instead of triggering per every instance of multi-shot, each instance is grouped together and triggered it at once in a group to reduce performance concerns. This fix also addresses clients not triggering secondary irradiate off of multi-shot. More fixes to Netracell spawning issues for players who frequently use transference. Oh yes, finally, this one. You know what? This fix, I actually found out this fix and I posted this to Reddit, and one of the DE programmers commented in that post and they said I am onto something. So I was able to help them to figure out what was causing it. Actually, this problem came back a few weeks ago. It came back. Hopefully now it's much better. So I was able to help DE programmers to find out what's causing it. It's both in Netracell and Void Cascade. Fix Uriel's demons not functioning correctly after the first stage of the circuit. Really? I only notice when you're using wheels there. The demons are already spawned for some reason. I wish I could tell you. I've seen the fight but not how to access it. Well, it's supposed to be hard, so no like small well, it's supposed to be hard, so no like small MR people can just access it. I assume it's like go there, activate that, blah blah blah. When I saw difficulty, I avoided it. Looks like it is a thing for me. Looks like a mission that I could enjoy. I wanted to see that. If it is similar to super bosses, then I don't mind doing it, and I hope the reward is great. If the reward is just meh, I'll just do it once and then just forget about it. Where are we now? Fixed normal commanders becoming invisible if they were disarmed before their Vombalist protectors were killed. Fixed normal Lefantis having its steel path damage attenuation instead of its default values. Wait, this is terrible for newer players. Normal Lefantis having steel path damage attenuation, that sucks. Also fix the Hemocyte not using the correct attenuation to make it tankier as intended. They should just remove it. Fix Axie T13 relic only rewarding one form of blueprint instead of two. More fixes towards transference, locking character animation to look like you are walking on the spot. Oh wait. Moonwalking. Fix. How is it that? For some time it has been our white whale to hunt down, and while we cannot offer a complete fix at the moment, we've added extensive logging that should help find us, get rid of it once and for all. We were able to locate the cause of recent moonwalk issues relating to Warframes using Vinquibus and Mesas using Mesas Wards. With this method, and are hoping to find the general fix that catches all iteration of this feature. Yeah, great. Should you encounter a loss of function where your character walks funny when you're locked out of properly playing in the mission, please do following. Take a screenshot. This will print some useful information on your log. Alright, save your EE log. Can be found, yes, this one. This and overwritten every time you start the game, so ideally save it as early as possible. Alright, this is mostly happening if you are in co-op, so it's time to play more co-op and to help the programmers to find what is causing the moonwalking. Alright, now I have something to do to find or to help DE about this. You know what, my one suspicion is that when your Warframe is getting knocked back and then knocked back or knocked down, and then you're gonna come back to your Warframe. That's one of my suspicion what is causing to the moonwalk, because your Warframe, if you go transference, they're still prone to being damaged, being flinched, being knocked back and knocked down, and it can be really annoying. So the fight end like 5 minutes. Do you want to know what is the reward? What is the reward? Yeah, I think the reward is just nice to know. Actually, it is something like finding some, but maybe no. I think I changed my mind. Don't say the reward. Actually, something like finding some is something you don't find and research it up. So if Fishman asks, I'll tell. Well, you just told me how to find it. I told you not to tell me how to find it. Yeah, you just told me how to find it. But it is expectable. Yeah, I'm expecting something like that. But you just told me. You should have not just said anything. You just spoiled me how to do it. It's not so much good. It was referencing. Yeah, but you gave me an idea how to find it. You shouldn't give me any idea. It's still like, how should I put it? There's a word for that. It's you just gave me an idea. I wanted surprise, unless I said so to tell me anything. Anyway, no worries. All right, no worries. But I just got spoiled a little bit how to do that. Now let's see. Fix auto breach mod being unable to use in legendary rank 5 test. Okay. Fix client not receiving Taron strike charge from convergence or after joining in a progress mission. Ash teleport not doing finishers on the Murmur and various other enemies. Oh. Wait, I wanted to try this later or maybe next time. Maybe off stream if I remember. Fix receiving railjack rewards and getting a progression stop if the host migrates after the squad enters a Corpus capital ship. Fix the common arcanes in the Fortuna and Cetus arcane dissolution packs using the rare chance rate and vice versa. In other words, the rare where we were more common, the commons were rarer. We increase the phosphor received from dissolution of the affected rare arcanes from 24 to 36. Yeah, this is great. Because sometimes there are some rare arcanes that I don't need or it's not being sell well. But this is nice. Fix Ivara's Artemis bow inside Online's neutralizer not benefiting from spectral serration. If their invisibility ability Prowl Evade is cast before their exalted weapon. Oh, this is a good news. Known issue, the hot buff icon for spectral serration appears inconsistently depending on the order you cast the exalted and the invisibility ability. Yeah, great. They fixed it especially for Ivara. Because for my site is not using spectral serration. I was using different build. This is great. Fixed Ash failing to perform a finisher using teleport with a Vinquibis equipped. Fix being unable to remove certain armor pieces if they were purchased as part of the bundle from the arsenal, notably Kullervo's Apostate, Shoulder Spike, and Voruna's armor. Equipment fixes. Not gonna lie, I'm not even gonna bother to do it or unlock it. I wanted to know. Well, now that you say that you're not gonna bother unlocking it, it means the reward is just meh. Yeah, that's just my guess. Fix using an operator ability with Sirocco equipped, causing HUD ammo to disappear and manual reload to stop function. Speaking of HUD disappearing, this is also a thing if you are using Merulina. The Merulina HP is gonna disappear if you use operator and go back to Yareli. Though from what I noticed, it seems kinda inconsistent sometimes. Sometimes it's still showing, sometimes it's not. Also, fix Sirocco not properly displayed its ammo count. Fix Equinox's Rest and Rage being unable to target certain conservation animals in open landscapes. I thought we were gonna get Equinox buff. Equinox buff that no one asked. But at least we got Equinox buff. Yeah, just to make the animals sleep. Fix purchasing the Vinquibus in the arsenal, not equipping it on both primary and melee. Fix being able to equip another primary weapon with the Vinquibus after equipping and unequipping. Yeah, this is goofy. Fix several shadows not benefiting from the following companion mod: Mediray, Guardian, Martyr Symbiosis, Duplex Bond, and Anti-Grav Array. Yareli vanishing if the host use transference operator Drifter while on Merolina right as the squad mate leaves the mission. Fix Noko's Spore Spring being unable to target enemies or Stink Brain Bright Bonnet when cast inside of Frost No Glow. Really? Baruuk's Lull preventing capture and unintentionally allowing finishers when used on conservation animal. Yeah. Orb created by Mutalis Quanta Outfire similar blocking the bullet instead of letting them pass through. Brick Scaffold Outfire ammo consumption not being reduced by ammo efficiency. Noko's passive invulnerability duration being inconsistent after reviving by Bright Bonnet. Really? It is inconsistent. Not mention the reward. I mean, when I saw the fight that there is zero chance that I'm gonna make it with randoms. That what I mean. Ah, alright, got it. Yes, it's because of how tedious to do it, how how annoying to play with randoms, because most of the times when you're playing with randoms with a challenging mission like that, it's a hit or miss. Mostly it's miss, because I don't want to spend the 20 minutes to find the damn thing just to activate it and then lose insta when going insta fail. Fix the orb created. Oh, okay, so Vauban's Tesla nerve was not targeting enemies when starting at a different elevation. Okay, that's a good thing. Vauban's, but still being unable to cast it while inside Jar's arc spear if conductive spear is equipped. Really, you can't do that. Being unable to equip more than one invocation or canticle on Dante's Noctua if accessed via navigation. That's a broken one. Or Aksha's Widow Brood exceeding the limit of Scuttler's Spawn more than 10. Yes, sometimes they are reaching 10. Fix sudden momentum loss when casting abilities, while Grendel's Pulverize 4. Okay, Ivara's dash were appearing black instead of using energy color. Use Sniper Scope's toggle not applying to Vadaria Prime. Sahasa Kubro's Dig Precepts item when health, energy, ammo are full. Killing Blow not applying to Chorophyl's heavy attack projectile when guided by Ivara's navigator. Okay. Uriel's demons being able to spawn in mission that start in the submersible Arcwing tile. Demons will not spawn while underwater. Great. Uriel spawns during Infernalist flight, changing if he's teleported mid-flight. Cases of Mirage, please him being able to clear through levels, leave the map. Dako becoming invincible and invisible after using Reroute during a stage transition in the Mastery Round 14 test. Player Overguard being able to take damage during invulnerability caused by Nyx, absorbs Excalibur dash slash Dagath Rakal. Oh, hoo-hoo. They made it better now. Yeah, the Overguard to these Warframes that has invulnerability. Void Song sounds identical to Sentient Language. How so? Wait, Sentient Language? They do have language? Are they not using just American American language? Sup dog? Fix edge cases of eligible enemies not being lifted by Bovan Bastille when entering range. Inserting pickups while riding Merolina, disarming you of your primary. Inserting pickup. Also, one more thing. Oh, this one they fixed this. Yes, this is the thing, which is you are being disarmed to Merolina. Oh, so it happens when you are using primary weapon. You use Merolina, you try to pick up, you're being disarmed. Yeah, this one is annoying. Hopefully, I'm glad they fixed it, and I hope that is the fix for it. Big shocking speed causing Uriel's Gulfagor to attack friendly NPCs to one-shot enemies. Face the guy. Ivara's Sprawl cancelling itself when walking in the bushes. Wait, really? Site 09 Sick applying punch through to Bright Bonnet Mushroom. Subsume onto Site 09, causing them to go through the floor. Uriel's Demon. There's so much things with Uriel. Mostly Uriel, Ivara Site. Yeah, these three Warframes getting more fixed. Demons having path issues when getting close to the player. Clients with a bad connection experience loss of function after repeatedly casting Garuda seeking talons with the blending talons and Dread Ward augment. Mods equipped. Sestra dual Sestra firing to the right of the reticle crosshair. Arcane Circumvent not fully stripping armor against enemies with heat or crow. Yes! Yes! This one! It's now working! That's the reason why my Titania meme run, I was using electric, I wasn't using heat and corrosive. Oh, let's go! Yes, this one is a very good one. They made Circumvent so much better. You hear it in Parada Rebellion, the background whispers? Really? Lato Vandal set is now 99 plot and Braton is now 140. It's so much cheaper now. It will go down to 20. Wait for it. Wait for a few more weeks. It will go down to 20. up to 10, 20 to 10. Arcane Battery not interacting with the melee critical damage bonus from Violet Archon Shards. Oh, okay. Call Brothers not attacking enemies when summoned through the Call Beacon. Being unable to use gear wheel hotkeys while riding Merolina. Shout out to the Tenno who reported this Calgary Tenno BIP last year. Wait, you cannot use hotkey when you are riding Merolina? Really? Fix Dante's ability cast temporarily removing gun reticle. Yes, this one. It is a thing. Also in Arcwing. This is also happening in Arcwing. Fix max energy increase from Archy's battery, not counting towards the energy needed for Violet Archon Shards damage boost. Fix Hildryn's Haven description, incorrectly stating that it will damage enemy approach shielded allies. Yes, this one is pretty confusing. I thought the shielded allies are getting damage. Now, create a shield aura around allies. Enemies approach Hildryn will take radiation damage. Yes, this one is better. Fix incorrectly being able to sell Vinquibus if it is the last melee weapon on your account. Fix Oberon's renewal, making him invincible when running out of energy while equipped with a Phoenix renewal augment. Really? Fixed being able to Nyx being able to slide and bullet jump during a simulate absorb after casting Bright Bonnet. Yes, this one is goofy. Glad they fixed it. Mission fixes. Nightmare defense mission being 6 waves instead of 3. Yeah, this one is great. Towards client spamming, push inputs in Enigma puzzle to be resulting in function lost. Fix Victor appearing permanently surprise in his Solvania mission transmission. Fix clients not triggering laser alarms in UA. Entering the Void Angel Arena as a rotation ends, resulting player unable to select a relic rewards in Endless Zeriman Void Fissure. Always anything that is Void Fissure fix, it's always, or for example Void Cascade, it's always welcome. Fix Operator Drifter appearing during the Sanctuary Onslaught conduit transition animation. Yes, this is really goofy. Why is it appearing? Because you're using Warframe. Fix Drifter being stuck in a broken state after entering teleport volume in a last gasp in descent. Yes, this one. Oh, wait. Nope, this isn't the fix that I was looking for. It's just the limited amount of use of last gasp. Sucks. Fix clients being unable to see VFX in the reconnect the power lines. Weaver objective. Fix simultaneous teleports in Railjack, resulting in function lost. Fix the Termian RPG and enemy waypoint markers remaining on screen when H9 if urban tank is stabbable at the end of one of the fight. Fix the financial stress debuff in Index remaining active upon delivering points while Nox is in reroute form in Savagot Shadow. Fix the unintended Lotus transmission at the start of Iris Junction, dying by interacting the Velocipod if it is tranquilized near the slope. Really? You could die? Status icons being status icon being hard to read in Alchemy. If alchemical invulnerability is active, VFX glyph steel path captain board mission appearing after activating them. Clients not having sound effects or cinematic intro of the Descendia. Being unable to Arcwing slingshot into enemy ships on Railjack. SATA Requiem Obelisk not dropping rewards after successfully killing enemies. Oh yeah, this one is pretty bad. So it was a bug. Glad to know. Fix selecting repeat mission for Railjack mission while in the base of operation, loading the mission without UI and resulting in function loss. Fix Void Burst key clip not applying. Okay. Fix moving pillars one of the Descendia tiles, pushing players and NPC under the map. Fix Tauron boost convergence or blue that had no duration, appearing regardless if you have reached the daily focus cap. Fix the camera becoming detached to Void Cascade mission. Camera becoming detached in Void Cascade mission if the Warframe enters the radius of possessed exolizers with a post menu opened. It's a very rare case of black screen appearing when attempting to play Kuva Fortress mission. Really? Right. Fix Railjack technical menu becoming disabled if players die during Technosite Coda. Fix health conversion mod not function in circuit. Host teleport to blink pad being cancelled if the client initiated teleport the same location in an open landscape mission. Fix Steel Path Void Fissure mission launch in the Sanctum Anatomica isolate resulting enemy be an extra 100 levels. Too high. Well, I don't mind this, I don't feel this. But I guess this is nice to see for the newer players. What time is it? Oh, I said I'm just gonna stream for a few hours, but it's already 10. But let me just finish this and then I will read the hotfix and then I'm gonna end the stream. I'm probably not gonna try anything on stream because I needed to go. Let me just finish this. Necromex being able to spawn out of bounds during the Technosite Coda showdown. Made fixes towards the Yareli creeping through areas of the Aperta Rebellion. Fix a spot where players were able to avoid Honolulu's grounds attack. In Aperta Rebellion missions. Okay. Fix HUD countdown timer, the Aperta Rebellion not counting down after pausing and resuming the game in solo mission. Fix being able to run out of top of Orokin doorship in Aperta Rebellion. The Aperta Rebellion's primary and secondary objectives text overlapping the certain languages. SFX persisting in a clients exited in an Honor 2 ritual shooting. Fix invisible floating platform unintentionally existing in Aperta Rebellion. Fix the context action begin the legal site hunt disappearing when close to Kalimos. Context action for the targeting array in the Aperta Rebellion disappearing after the players get too close. I'm going to Florida today. You're gonna be a Florida man today. Can you see crocodiles there? Commonly. Also, they said crocodile meat is tasty. I wanted to try it. Context action for the targeting array per the rebel disappearing. Yeah, gets too close. Head Stompers Penance Descendia killing Marillion, other president missing. Zeriman mission not loading upon returning arbitration mission after aborting the previous one, causing players to get stuck in the elevator. Fix enemies having issues padding all the way up the stairs in the Descendia tunnels. Fix more Alad V's transmission playing over cutscenes in his assassination mission. Archon Hunt defense mission transmission will trigger based on the old 5-wave rounds. Some of the enemies not padding defense objective circuit. Fix the progression stop when host migration occurs after Technosite Coda Showdown cinematic incorrectly, leaving the original host lich in the fight. Fix a function loss for clients if host trigger an event that pulls client out of the owl puzzle. It's delicious. I wanted to try it. If I visit you there, will you give me crocodile meat? Yeah, this is just a what if, because I'm not sure if I can even get out of this country. Anyway, let's continue. Fix exiting the Grenier Galleon ship incorrectly, having skip schematic prompt that will lead a function loss and black screen if selected. Hey Hipchi, you're still awake. You should sleep. It's already too late there. Fix arbiters of Hexis or operative arbitration defense target not getting stuck in elevator. I'm reading it badly now. I think I'm getting hungrier now. I gotta finish this. Just how long left? Wait, let me see how long left. Oh, there's so much more. There's so much more to read. Damn. Let's make this a little bit faster. Just 3 a.m. Just 3 a.m. What the hell? Fix a progression stop when host migration occurs right after the Technosite Coda Showdown cinematic incorrectly, leaving the original host lich in the fight. Fix functional loss for clients if host triggers an event that pulls client out of the all recon puzzle like Kullervo's fight. There are so much bugs happening in co-op. Most of the bugs, most of the problems is usually when you're playing with others. There are exclusive bugs when you're solo, but a lot of problems happening in co-op. I think they really needed to change the netcode of this game, but they said it's gonna be tedious to do, it's gonna be difficult, so maybe we're not gonna see it for the next couple of years. Hopefully in the future. I'm still waiting for it. Arbiters of Hex is operative arbitration defense targeting sound. Vault A's door Cambria spy mission would automatically stand requiring console hacking. Fix rare issue where hosts could get stuck transitioning from hub to open landscape while clients attempting to join in progress mission. Well, these fixes here, I kinda don't want to read it because I'm mostly interested with the performance issue. I might be skipping most of this. I'm just gonna read it later. These arbitration drones appearing in regular Zariman after aborting Zariman arbitration mission through elevator. Really? Fixed issues where multiple bosses in Descendia could spawn at the same point. Huh? Wait, there's no issue here. There's no fix or any mention about Descendia enemies are immune to status effects. Well, I told myself I'm gonna max out Bubonico tonight, so... Wait, how is your Bubonico now? Just go to South USA, you'll probably see an alligator or croc on the way. Is it same with Texas? I mostly hear about that in Florida, mostly. It's 9 p.m. for you. Yeah, it's still early for you. Still early. It's max just now. Yeah, looks like it's time to sleep. Anyway, let's see this. Fix Dagath Ivara's tassel being excessively stretched while flying Arcwing. Ivara's VFX not taking proper energy tints. Ivara's skin having texture hole pack on her neck. Really? Fix disjointed pinkies on the Dagath skin. Oh, Bobon heirloom. This is more on the skin. Yeah, fixing more on the skin. UI fixes. Okay, this is just UI fixes. I'm not gonna read most of it. Level design environment fixes. Fix map. Fixes core maps hole. Yeah, this is not performance already. Yeah, codex fixes, miscellaneous fixes. Nah, I think crashes, script error, crash. Yeah, I'm not gonna read the rest because they're not so important. We already read the most important things about the gameplay and performance. Those are the most important things that we already look at. But wait, there's still hotfix. How long is the hotfix? Let me check the hotfix. How long? It's just short. Shadowgroper caused by our tooltip for we reverted fix turnaround. Okay, changes, added preview image over the new damage number preset, adjusted thickness of ink enemy VFX, updated Atramentum description. Foley's Hunt. Fix Foley's blueprint missing from Foley's Hunt. Oh, it's great that I haven't started. Added Foley's Hunt transmission to tutorial. Fix Foley's attempting to sprint if her target starts running Foley's Hunt. Foley is not picking another target. Foley's various clip errors. Top fixes. Cases of player crashing. Yeah. Fix the damage reduction from Foley's self-portrait being the highest one. The effigy smallest. Well, these are just the fix that it doesn't matter now since they're already fixed, but let's just see. Retard Requiem relics dropping from 6-star Hound. They're still dropping. Tenet Quanta being listed twice in player profiles. Function opening adversary relinquished. Coda Bubonicus Alpha behaving strangely if modded for high fire rate. So there was a problem, but now they fix it. Crashes, script. Yeah, this is mostly hot fix for the Shadowgroper, so I'm not gonna read everything. Do people in Florida ride like horse? Like a horse, the crocs, alligators, or whatever, the big lizard you got? I'm logged out after one run. My brain hurts. I'll try again tomorrow. I still had my decay and hobbled on. Wait, why does your brain hurts. It's because of the visual of the mission, or how it works. I'm so happy you haven't mentioned my sister. Oh wait, how's your sister? Wait, what is your sister name again? I remember it starts with A. J. How's your sister? What's her name again? I forgot. No, but we do put the swamp puppies in the bins. Why are you putting them? Why are you putting them in the bins? I know your sister. How? How do you know the sister? Yes. So those are the thing. Look at the Bobonica. It looks so glorious. Yeah. Now the perfect drip. Oh wait, the color is now matching. Wait, let me try different Warframe. For example, because sometimes the color of this is not matching properly. This part. No, wrong Warframe. Whose Warframe that I was using this? Equinox. Is this matching now? Nope, it's a little bit darker. How about... No, there should be a Warframe where I could test it, the color of this. Nah, it's still not matching. It's a but yeah, different material, different color, of course. But I like how it looks. Like it looks way bigger now because of the speaker, and then the wire here. I like the tube here, the wire. They look fantastic. Oh wait, there's also another one Warframe. That's my Warframe customization. That this will make this look a little bit cooler. Yes. How is it? Don't. Yeah, the visual of the mission. Wait, maybe I should try the Foley's Hunt one time. Let me try Foley's Hunt one time before I end the stream. Let's use Stynax. Wait, who do you think is gonna be the next Prime? My bet is gonna be Stynax, and they said the next Prime trailer is gonna be brutal. Wait, let's try. I will use Stynax.
Oh, millions of organisms.
Let me try Foley's Hunt before I end the stream. Wait, it's here in Venus. Vesper Relay. Let's do this in Steel Path. Oh wait, let me check the build of Maseter first before I end. Before I enter. Yep, this is the build that I'm using. Also Holvania. Wait, Holvania also. I wanted to try Holvania mission. If how laggy it is, because that's where I'm mostly excited for the performance things. Right.
Master Kozai told of being pulled into Folly's Shadowgraph, of being hunted by truth unvarnished. Now, Folly is here.
You cannot kill her,
But you can't outsmart her.
no she can.
Wait, I'm being forced. Oh, I'm being forced to operate, or oh wait, I cannot void sling. Alright, it is closed. He is cooked. Ah! Alright, what to do here?
Oh, you filthy little...
Oh wait, Cody's there. She's there.
No! Yamete!
Oh, here, alright. Yeah, I'm being forced. Ah, wait, I can't go down? Oh, here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. First impression, I don't like the mission. Why don't
the brush now.
I'm wondering why I don't have
We need to
energy.
be clean, don't we?
Yeah, it's not for the faint. Has one shall not be named returns bullying. I ain't evoking her. Is that the one that starts with the C? I'm really not sure. This is my first time doing this.
This absurd behavior simply has to stop.
No, wait, is there something here? No! So I need to finish. There's no void sling. This is unfair.
You think the paint looks like blood? Look deeper. Tell me more.
Let me just go get overguard.
Of all the thoughtless, beastly things you could have done. You say you're seeing faces?
Wait.
Whose faces?
Wait, what is this not opening?
How many of them have you killed?
Wait, what is this? Holy. Be a good girl. Huh? Wait, huh? Wait, I'm done with that. Wait, so I need to go to the B now. I think, yeah, I needed to. I can't voice link. Only, yeah, I can't voice link if I have, if I have that, whatever
We have
the hell it
other,
is.
less gentle methods.
No, don't kill me. I'm getting slowed down. For bothering keep your operator hidden, it's heal use, no mirrors in the... Wait, where is the... Wait, also my energy is running out. Alright, now this one's gonna tell me where to go. Alright.
Breathe in, breathe out. Let the pain
Here.
flow.
Well, this is more on game of time. Okay, I'm not a fan of this mission. I knew it. The first time I saw it, I said I'm not gonna like this mission.
Subject is stabilized. Return to cryo.
I will march with this Atramental.
Nah, I don't like this. No mirrors in the future? He doesn't know? Yeah, I don't like this. Damage number customization. Go to settings. Keep the current. Okay, let's go check the settings. I wish you can see it. Or wait, now you can see it. Never mind, it's not showing. Oh no, it is showing. Default, custom, minimal, and condensed. I just like the condensed one. Yeah, I just like whatever I have. The drop of Ultramentum is so effing bad, and the mission is so trash. Yeah, I also don't like the mission. I don't like it. Trash. Yeah, that's a harsh word, but I can't blame people if they're calling it trash. I can't blame people. They're trying to make you play horror multiplayer game, kinda like that. What is it again? What are those type of games again? Where one player is the killer and then the rest they needed to survive. Those type of games. It reminds me of that.
If only I must tell you a difficult truth. Arbiter Kozai left an important task undone. It was his duty to teach me the sacred script of Hexus, but he never did, despite my struggles. So you see,
I'll do one more mission on Vania. I will try
How
the
else am I
performance
to
test.
read the letters he sent?
Browse. How much is... Okay, now it makes sense when you said that the drop is trash. Look at the required 400, 400, 1,200. Now it makes sense. Why is it trash? What is this? This is the new Tenno Kai. Yeah, the drop is trash. With the amount. I love the mission. Yeah, that's understandable if you like the mission.
The Arbiters know well
also, if
that
you
the
dislike the
Tenno
mission,
are
that
not
is
their
also
Warframes.
understandable. It's more
You
understandable
are
if you
noble.
dislike the mission. Because I'm
They
also leaning to the part
are
where I
beasts.
don't like the mission. It's like the more boring Void Flood, in my opinion. More boring Void Flood. More interesting stuff happens in normal Void Flood. In the process of the holy parts. Yeah, look at the price. I got 44. It's diabolical. I have 260 after multiple runs. It doesn't make me want to...
The Red
fun
Veil think that
fully.
they are senior to us.
It doesn't make me want it.
What do they know of what we know?
I already have 1,000. You already have 1,000? You're insane. That's crazy. I wonder if it is also being affected by resource drop. Does it also affected by resource drop? I wanted to know if it is being affected. I don't have resource drop, so I wouldn't know. Damn, I'm mostly
Here,
interested with the
Tenno.
gun.
For what it may be worth.
Alright, let's get
For the
out of here.
truth.
Let me try performance test in Holvania. If Holvania is now better. I've always been insane. Nothing new. Insane. I mean, it's nice to be insane from time to time. Oh wait, I can feel it smooth here. I could feel it. I could feel that it is smooth here. Yep, I could feel the smoothness of the performance here. Defense. Wait, this is a perfect... This is a perfect test. Defense. Yeah, let's try this. And let's do it in co-op. Still bug. Look, I cannot access, I cannot start the mission if I'm on solo and then I put it into public. Also, why you cannot access this again if you wanted to change mission? They should change that shit. Wait, the performance is so much better now. I could feel.
Your enemies have grown
is the worse than
fierce.
before.
Use
Before I
all
had no
that you have
problems.
learned.
Now it's having suffering. I don't know what happened to make it. Have you cleaned, let's just say, have you tried cleaning your Delex and shader and tried loading new one? Bro, it's so much better now. At least, wait, how about here in the defense mission? In the defense mission. Why does it look so flat?
Shout out to all those freedom fighters listening on mobile voice radio. I know you can hear us.
I could feel it. I could feel performance. No, never mind. It's still dropping. It's still dropping. I think my damage numbers are big. Yep. It's still dropping in co-op, but let's see if it is gonna be stable. Well, it's usually when there are new players joining, that's understandable. Alright. Well, it's still dropping in co-op. Also today, I just cleaned my DirectX shader so that my shaders is gonna be renewed. That's one thing that we should be doing.
All faces in your
Every time your game has new updates, especially with the visual update or graphic update.
Want to help Hildryn.
Can I send you the two weird things I found working today? Well, one is really funny with Ivara saying the video. Well, you can send it.
It's much thicker than it used to be.
We're stuck. Alright. Yeah, there's still performance issue.
Send in a screen.
Yeah, I'll go check it. Let me just finish this. This time it's still fine. There's still performance issue here. Okay. There's no change here. But at the beginning I can feel it is a little bit better. And I even lower the effects of other player. I mean it is a default settings on my end.
We want
Yeah, I can still feel performance issue. How about survival? Let me try survival.
You strike to win. The lesson ends.
Wait, is this on? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go watch it later. Let me just do one more mission. Now this time I'll go solo. Survival. Tech rot is also fine to test. Here there's no performance issue here. I remember when I started the mission here, I can already feel the performance issue.
All warriors dead.
I can see improvement, yeah. But if I'm not streaming, I wouldn't feel any of this. No, it's not as good as it should. It's still the
Scrubbers
same.
are prone to spore growth.
When you
Shoot
are
off
in
and
a
it could
combat,
become
it's
fatal.
still
Keeper the
it's still
scrubber
the same.
and you. Contender.
Oh wait, I ran out of. Well, the first one seems like maybe what was probably how they changed the light back or something, but it looks kind of funny. Alright, we're gonna watch this after this performance test.
Situation critical.
Well, unless I don't attack, the performance is alright. Or maybe it's because of the damage number, because it is pretty big. It's supposed to be smaller. Damage numbers, yeah, I'm using the smaller one. No, I don't think the damage number is causing it.
Great. You lost a scrubber, but that's the least of your problems. This code injection is like activated charcoal to the tech rock. Makes them puke these hell scrubbers right back up.
I don't like when Bobo is using skill. You cannot apply statuses. They're becoming immune to statuses. And then you cannot target them with skill. For many situations. Or for many skills. Performance-wise, I don't see any difference when you are in combat. But outside combat, I could feel some changes. What if I turn on the high shader? Okay, that the particle is disabled. Let me try to turn on the shader now. And then the particle. How is it? Have you done the Guilty, the game one yet earlier in the stream? Nope, I haven't tried it. Also, I wanted to figure out how to access it with my own. I'll do that in next stream, in next Warframe stream. Performance, let's try. Yeah, I just turn on the particle and the high shader. Yeah, I'm getting lower performance kinda, or well, it's still similar. Yeah, they made an optimization with the high shader, but I think I'm gonna turning it off. Oh shit, I forgot to use this again.
Bringing it a little close, you know?
I want to try that guilty, but not right now. Since I have limited time, I'm going later. Also, I'm not going to stream later in my usual time since I already streamed today. I already streamed this morning. Well, performance-wise, it's still similar even if I turn on the particle, but I'm just gonna turn it off. So that I am not gonna stress my GPU too much.
Critical. Activated scrubbers, set off some Spore X, or get the hell out of there.
Well, Volvania is still back. There are improvements, but it's just small improvement. It's not enough. Gara Rebellion still has better optimization overall. The defense is still cursed, but I think it's less cursed now.
Spore contamination is getting out of hand. Start holding your breath. Turns out it's not just hell scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff in the beast doing. Like this. See? My ass is out here on the line too. Okay, marking extraction. You can pull the ripcord whenever you need to. I won't judge.
Yeah, I gotta end the stream now. Anyone got a sister? Wait, are you talking about real sister or sister of Parvos? I still don't have sister of Parvos.
Spore contamination is getting out of hand. Start holding your breath.
Yeah, I'm going to end the stream now, alright? You might still see me online later, but I'm not going to stream. And I will try to check things. Though the guilty, I will do the guilty on stream. I'll do that on stream. I might figure out how to access it, but I might try to find how to access it off stream. But for the first run, I will do it on stream. That's what I will do. The performance here seems okay. I could feel better performance here now, even with other players. Let me check the graphics. Yeah, I'm still using the same. I'm still using the same settings that I'm using. Wait, why are these turned off? I think I turned this off because they were screwing up the performance before. How about now? Yeah, I could feel some performance going down a little bit. But if I'm not streaming, I have no problem with the game's performance. It's usually because I'm streaming. OBS is eating resources also. Yeah. Wait, before I end the stream, I've gotta watch the thing that you showed me. Where is it? I think I can access it through here. Yep. Yeah. Now let's see. How is this? Full screen. It's laggy. Alright, let's see. Ah, it's lag. This Steam overlay is laggy. Wait. I think this one? Nah, I'm not changing this. Wait, I'll be putting new one, I guess. Window. Okay, can you see now? Oops, never mind. Wait. Chotto matte. Ah! Take two. Take two. Why I cannot access the chat? Alright, now it is. It was bugged. Again. Let's do this again. What? The lighting? Yeah, it's more like the lighting. Also, he looks savage. Look at this. He looks evil. Your rhino looks evil if he is on the shadow. Yeah. Alright, so this one is the visual one. Now the other one, Ivara. How is this? What is the weapon again? Huh? It's clipping? It is clipping? The hell? My Siam is still not built though, so I cannot test this. Alright, that's interesting. Yeah. Alright, it's time to end the stream. So again, see you, bye bye, have a good day, have a good night, see you on next stream. And don't forget to smile. No stream at my usual time today or later. Alright, bye bye. See ya, GG. Gotta go now. Yeah, it was funny when I realized it works with her too. Yeah, that's also my first time seeing it. I should try experimenting on that. Anyway, bye bye.